Hello and welcome everyone for yet another episode of Vibrance. Um, we have we left it off mid battle last time, and Kobu kind of broke the fourth wall a little bit, but we're gonna get right back into it now in just a few minutes. But first, I'm just gonna go through just a couple of quick announcements. Just to let everybody know that so the Cloaks were on last Sunday, and they will return again on the 22nd of May. And they left off there on the horizon with a crumbling edifice of ancient cursed stone, the stronghold of the fearless fellows, and their mysterious leader, Belak the Deathless. They are 5 against an entire brigade, and will the brown cloaks look finally run out, or will they survive, as they've done so many times before, but by the skin of their teeth? Just 2 days ago on Tuesday, we had Ryan, Richard, and Carrick on with the first and hopefully numerous line of discussion shows named Penny for Your Thoughts. And you can watch back and catch the VOD on Twitch or YouTube when it's uploaded. And the first episode where Ryan was talking with his co-fellowship of the Fallen teammates, Richard and Carrick, about all things fellowship, love for Jean and everything he does on stream, key moments in the game, and how DM Richard preps for his sessions. Highly recommend you tune into that one if you didn't catch it. And speaking of the Fellowship, Cryovane has been slain, and the Fellowship stand victorious on top of Icespire Hold. Only problem now is that some opportunistic thieves are coming to see what plunder is to be had. The Saffron Saga is back tomorrow as well. The party escaped the Carvewitch's house and have made it back into town. With Agent of the Crown Valdar away, they opted to check out the closed church and run afoul of some of his guards, resulting in Robert getting arrested. Will they attempt a jailbreak or go through the proper channels to secure his release? What will they find in Valar's setup in the abandoned church, though? Tune in Friday to find out. Then on Sunday, the Violet Madness is back, and last time the gang were all shrunk down into microscopic size, sent into the human body to extract some living cells from for research purposes, for science. Along the way, they fought some white blood cells that were trying to neutralize them. There was a whole bunch of coughs in the infected lungs. They fought a big old kidney stone as well that gave them a hard time, but they're not in the clear yet. Only I know what's in store next, so you'll have to find out on Sunday. Then the following Friday, you can join us on May 20th for the adventures of the Churn Gang. Heresy. The gang faced down the leaders of the Amaranthine Pantheon in the heart of Humblewood. And that is everything all Penny Dragon Games stream related.
And also, Mark got a haircut in the last week as well.
I did get a haircut.
It's fresh as fuck. It looks so good.
It's very smooth.
You gotta look your best when you're looking at TPK in the eye.
Ooh,
Oh,
Sure.
whoa,
Sure.
big words.
total
Ballsy.
Makes
party, cool.
That tracks.
But yeah, no, I would never. If there's a TPK, it'll be your own doing. So yeah, the speaking of the party, let's introduce the guys. So Ben, you're up first.
Hello, my name is Ben. I play Kobu, who is I suppose we should have come up with it's been question marks the entire time. He's like a tiny tree boy. And as we found out last episode, a premature combat operational battle unit that just sort of burst out of the greenhouse and went about his merry way. Somehow, Kobu has made his way into the other world. So, who knows? Those memories come back. We don't even have to bother with the rest of the adventure. Let's just head home.
Well, he made like a tree and left.
There you go.
So
That's Kobu.
All right, next up then we have Craig.
Hey, I'm Craig. I play Gendry Longshadow, sort of this elderly, scruffy halfling who follows the call of Istis, the Lady of Fate. He is a whole mixed mash of things. He is an Eloquence Bard 4, Clockwork Soul Sorcerer 5, and School of Divination Wizard 2. And honestly, like at this point, he's seen how this is going to go. He's heard what the lady has had to say about this LeBlanc character, and he just kind of like wants to get to it, you know? The quicker we can get through this greenhouse and off the black market, the better.
Yep, straight to the point. At that age, who has the time for all these shenanigans? Next up then we've Wayne.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I'm playing Zarin Brighthammer, the Oathbreaker Paladin / Sorcerer, who keeps forgetting he can heal people. He is he accompanies Kobu on their many adventures and is completely in the dark of Kobu's history and his connection with this colorless land. But he just wants to seek out the cause of it and smash them into oblivion for all the torment and hurt they've inflicted on the people of Vibrance and also the party. He's an angry boy.
Absolutely.
Angry.
With good reason, in fairness to him. Next up, then, we've Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I play Jun, the fast and furious floof. He is Gendry's shadow. He's a middle-aged, long-toothed shifter. His multi-class is Path of the Beast, Barbarian, and Samurai Fighter. He has given his sword and his claws in the service of Gendry, as he is a staunch believer and defender of lost causes.
All right, then lastly, we have Orla.
Sorry, I got distracted by chat, people trying to name Kobu.
Okay.
The correct answer, by the way, for him being a good tree boy is Treetheart.
I
Very
love
sweet.
that. I love that.
Well, I'm Orla. I play Mina, who is a halfling entertainer, who is just here for a good time, not a long time.
All right. Hopefully not too long a time anyway, because you've heard rumors of what happens to people who stick around Vibrance for too long. All right. So I'll give just everyone a pretty brief recap on where we left off. So you've destroyed LeBlanc's supply to the colors blue, orange, and red. You're currently in the greenhouse, where you were greeted by this large statue in the lobby with this really complicated looking kind of riddle that Gendry very, very easily solved by throwing a 5th and 4th level shatter on the very heavily locked door and just knocking it down. And making your way to the very center chamber where the
Look, your clever puzzle, Mark.
There is not a puzzle on this damn earth that can't be solved by a 5th and 4th level shatter spell. So yeah, you guys made it to the center dome, and there you found the green tank. Mina was kind of busy trying to kind of get that thing open, but they were attacked by the trees. They were these humanoid bark skinned creatures with a big old blade and shield, bearing a striking resemblance to our good friend Kobu, but much taller. These things are about 8 foot tall, whereas Kobu, I think, is maybe about 3 foot thereabouts. Like that.
It's the Casper to his uncle's proportions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. And so these things just started attacking, and we left it off mid-combat. I'm going to bring you guys right back into the action, and we'll throw on the old battle music, I think. Okay, so the very last maneuver was Kobu setting up that wall of force, so they are all in this wall of force now, and that brings it straight back to Gendry's turn.
Alrighty. Well, this is a nice little box that has just popped up in front of me, and I think Gendry just takes the opportunity to take a couple steps back, and he begins to cast Fireball. But then out of the corner of his eye, he sees Kobu, and he just holds it for a second, and Kobu, you cool with this? I think they're probably gonna kill us if we don't take care of it.
Kobu aghast, just like focusing on just keeping this wall and being like, you have to?
I mean, no, but if I don't, then like it's a good box, but it's not very tall, and I think they can get out pretty easily. And they almost killed Mina like seconds ago, so...
Very true, yeah, actually. Mina took a lot of hits, by the way, in the last session.
Yeah, not great.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, you're not getting. Honestly, Ben and Kobu don't know how he feels. On the one hand, trees when burnt go back to the ground, and that's good. Maybe.
Fertilizer for the next Kobus to grow.
Yeah. There's never. Kobus never really die. They just reform.
They just reform. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So let me just double check. I think only nothing physical can pass through, but and it is immune to all damage. But I don't know, even for fireball and stuff. I think you can still pick a point inside the wall. I don't think I can.
Yeah, like it
the wall
doesn't
itself
have
isn't
a
gonna stop
roof,
you.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only force walls.
Equally, though, by that logic, it won't keep the fire in if you're within the radius. So it won't keep the fire inside the box. So the radius is still kind
It's
of
about to get very toasty.
I mean, I'm outside the radius, not my problem, but y'all aren't.
Fair
You
enough.
do what you gotta do. I'm a big boy. I can
Jeez.
take it.
Yeah, you're right. You can. Gendry's hand just kind of lunges back, and this mote of flame
Yes.
appears, and he just like softball underhands it, and it goes up over the wall of force and lands in the center of the box. I need everything in 40 feet to make a dex save.
3 dex saves coming out. It's coming. So this will be in kind of descending order. So the guy at the top first, and then the guy at the bottom here last.
Would both myself and John be hit by that as well?
Nope, it won't be hit
Okay.
by the wall of force.
Grant, that's fine. That's okay.
First one. What's the DC?
18.
Yeah, not that a 9 is going to do anything. It was a 10. Not very dexterous creatures, not gonna lie. Yep, all fail. So this rectangular box. Wow, so much dice. This rectangular box, you guys just see like just like flames just consuming this entire enclosement, and it just kind of shoots up into the sky then to where the forest cage doesn't have the roof anymore, or roof at all, and they're all going to take 32 points of fire damage.
All right. And as that goes off, you know what, we're gonna save that for now, but we're just gonna hang tight at the moment. Actually, I think.
Eh. Cool. So that's everything then.
Yeah, that'll be all.
Alrighty, Zarin, your turn. As the flames subside, you can see that they're all not looking so good.
Okay. They're still behind the wall of forces. There's very little I can do for them until they comes down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double dash, double my movement, action and movement, and make it over to Mina.
Okay.
And just kind of stand between her. And this turn's like, if you give me a minute, I can heal you.
Well, I'm not doing as bad as some people, but I mean, I'll take it. I'm.
I think you're the most damaged out of everyone, I think.
Am I? I got
Yes.
2/3 my health.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
Oh, I'm stocky, man.
I did throw over a greater healing last
Yeah,
time.
I had a healing potion.
Okay. Yeah. No.
which helped a bit. I mean, I'm still hurt, but
Cool. I'm still gonna do that. I'm gonna just because there's not much else I can do. I think I still have Shield of Fates on you, so I'm keeping that on. So concentration on, and then yeah, that's
I
it.
totally forgot about that.
Yeah, so it gives you a plus two to your AC. So that's my entire move. I'm just gonna literally move, then use my action to double move across, and just stand between Mina and the kind of the closest wall in the wall of force, or force wall, or whatever it's called, and just kind of wait for my next turn to actually heal. So yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So it is now the knights, all 3 knights' turns, and I'm. It's a good thing you tossed in that fireball, Gendry, because they're not intelligent enough to know that there was a roof on it, but now they know there isn't one. So this one in the center here is going to ready itself. It's going to like get down on a knee and hold its shield up like a footstool kind of thing. And that's what it is going to do for its action. This next one here is going to use it as a kind of like a boost. And just step
That's so
on
sick.
it and just hoist itself over. Yeah, and it's gonna make a beeline for you.
Sure.
Let me see here. I'm gonna attack you with its blade for a 12.
Ooh, 12's not gonna do.
Okay. It'll reel up for its second attack. 14.
Also not quite.
Wow. Okay, these things aren't rolling great already. Okay, that's all it can do. Next up is the second one that is going to do the same thing against the raised shield. But this time it's just going to plop here. And the first target it sees is going to be Jun. And is going to do the exact same thing.
Bring it, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. 15. Wow, rolling real low.
That just hits his armor class.
Oh, wow, okay, all right. Here comes the first attack coming at you then. 22 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
That is a nice chunk of HP. Second attack is it slices down, reels up over the other shoulder, and bears its sword down for a 24 to hit.
Oh,
That definitely
Gendry's gonna use a reaction.
Okay.
As he sees the first hit land and the second one swing back around, he just extends a hand and casts silvery barbs, and these thorn vines just kind of burst up out of the ground and catch around the sword arm. He's going to need to roll again and use the second roll.
1 second now. Second roll coming at you. 25.
Yeah, that's still gonna hit.
I'm going to do.
I'll use the
Holy
same
cow.
damage, the 12.
Okay.
And then the second part of that is Gendry is then going to focus the energy on Jun, and whatever Jun does next, they have advantage on.
Okay. It is Jun's turn up next.
Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Let's go. We are engaged in mortal combat. Only one's coming down of this alive, and it's gonna be me. So he's gonna bring down the Naginata at the one who's attacking him. So I roll with advantage because of Gendry's. Awesome. All right. All right, I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Nope.
24 is gonna hit, I assume.
It is going to use a reaction to parry that attack.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's gonna
Okay.
roll an old D10 here. Bringing its AC up to Jeepers. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, sorry. It reduces the damage, so it still hits. So go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of a different reaction.
So it's only going to take 4
Yeah.
from that. And then we're going to attack again. Oh no, that's the. What am I doing? That's the attack damage, Captain.
More damage.
4 damage.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
23 hits. Yeah. Sure.
Do you want me to keep that damage, or do you want me to re-roll again?
No. Reroll again. Only fair.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
13 slashing.
Ooh.
And I do believe I have a bonus action left. I am going to. Actually. No, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use my bonus action to attack again, so. Let's see. No, that's not going to hit.
Oh, 11 won't.
And in that case, I'm going to use my movement to just... right here.
Hey, so you're kind of going down with the hits, and then you just kind of snap into the other side of this creature. And is that everything for your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Mina, it is your turn once again.
Okie dokie. So first off, we're gonna Sacred Flame the one that Jean's fighting. So I need to make a dex save.
All right. Not known for being dexterous, these creatures.
Yeah, I mean, it has picked up on that in her observation of going.
That is a 2.
No worries.
Oh God.
What's the DC?
It's a 16. Okay, so that's a total of 19
Nice.
radiant damage.
This thing is looking pretty darn bad. Pretty burnt up, hacked, slashed, and all sorts of things.
Who looks the most hurt, Jun or Gendry?
Gendry is probably looking a little bit more beat up than Jun.
I don't know if it's worth my...
I also have ways to regain hit points if necessary, so I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
worry about
send
him.
2d6 over to Gendry. Let me roll
Hey.
that. That's not bad. So that's 8.
Nice.
Lovely.
Ah,
Thank you very
every
much.
bit counts.
They're up in your squishy wizard face. And that's kind of it, because Mia's gonna stay where she is right now, because I was planning on just getting back to the tank thing while everyone else was fighting, but because when they were in a box and now they're no longer in a box, so she's back to fighting again.
Okay, all right. Kobu, the audacity of these creatures, they are resisting your timeout.
How dare they? Knowing that they must be the rudest of boys to do such a thing. And I tell you, moms and dads don't like rude boys. They like good boys. So I think it's time for Kobu. He looks at the other Kobu fighting Jun and begins to step forward and says, okay, so it seems like we're going to have to replant you, and maybe you'll come back nicer next time. And he's going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
That's adorable in a creepy way.
A wisdom saving throw.
Bedtime.
Go to sleep.
A wisdom save, the DC is 14.
No pain, just sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep,
Go to sleep, go to sleep.
Ooh.
Oh! God.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I've been rolling a lot of nat 20s for saves these days.
That is A-okay and all good. With Kobu's bonus action, as well, he would just throw a little healing word over to John as he comes up, as he walks up
Oh.
behind.
So nice, thank you.
When a hero comes along, with a strength to carry on. Just let you know what you get. He heals you for a good old 4 HP.
Oh, that's adorable.
Right.
I'll take it.
Gendry, back to you, sir.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, this is not going to do. All right, so Gendry is going to start off his turn. He's going to use a bonus action cantrip, Shocking Grasp, and he's going to just reach out, grab the arm of one of these elder Kobus. For an 18 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
Shit.
Ooh, okay. And kind of his grip slips, and the crackling of the electricity still goes, but it's just hitting open air. So I don't like this at all. We are going to instead, we'll throw a firebolt over to the one that Jun is currently fighting.
Nice.
Oof.
Oh, it's not going to do either. It's a 16.
Right over the shoulder, hits the wall of force.
Oh boy, that was not as great as a turn as I was anticipating. That is going to be it for Gendry.
Okay.
We are made by the dice and undone by the dice.
Yeah.
Zarin, back to you, my friend.
Zaren's just going to literally turn around, just put his hand on Mina's shoulder and just cast Lay on Hands to bring you back to full health. So whatever that may be.
Yeah,
How many
that's
hit
another
points?
30 points.
So you're giving you full 30 points, is it?
As in, to get me to full
Yeah.
hit points would be 30 points from you.
Cool. Yeah. That's my full lay on hands pull into you. Oomph, you're now full health. I'm also bonus action going to cast Branding Smite. I don't know why it did that. It just rolled a load of dice. I don't know why it shouldn't have.
Okay.
Don't know why. Anyway, forget about that. So I cast Branding Smite. So on my next attack, I'll have that on top of it.
Cool.
And then I'm going to move around and over to this blackguard here that's engaged with Jun. And that is the end of my go.
Okie dokie. So this one in here is the one still inside the force cage that was leveraging the other guys up. So it is going to like try and like jump and hoist itself up. It will be its action, and it will be making an acrobatics check, which will be
My God, he's top of the ropes. What is he planning?
Give him the chair.
Off the turnstile.
Tag me in!
He's not going to make it out
the
though.
tables.
Oh my God, he fell through the cage.
My God.
Oh my god, this is insanity!
What have you started?
The overlap between D&D nerds and wrestling fans is so cool.
I'm not even a wrestling fan. It's just, yeah.
Day in my life.
No, I'm not even a wrestling fan. I don't like.
Just
I
a
haven't,
commentator fan.
Just a
Yeah,
Good
buzz.
commentator.
Just
Well,
a
look,
commentator.
The energy.
Osmosis.
Like,
Yeah.
Don't blame it on this Green Knight trying to escape the wall of force, and just an RKO came out of nowhere. He did not make it out of the force cage because the DC was 12. So,
Glass smashing behind us. Oh no!
oh god, Deranged Rhino says it's John Cena.
da, 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 da.
Obviously, somebody has cast invisibility and you can't see him.
just as you said it, yeah.
And I don't.
Are
like
you
wrestling.
sure about that?
Yeah.
It's just a well-placed minor illusion instead of the exact room behind.
Oh god.
Hold on a second while I call my union rep.
No, I just got an idea for a new monster homebrew.
Wait, no. Stop.
No.
All right, so
Yikes.
up next is the one next to Gendry, and it is going to just wash, rinse, repeat there, I think.
Sure.
13.
Not quite again.
Okay, you're just like
He's so
Matrix style.
slippery.
just-
Yeah.
Neo.
He's a slippery old man.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a slippery old guy.
21 this time.
Oof, yeah, no, he'll see that one coming in. He'll burn a first level spell slot to cast Shield as a reaction, which will now no longer.
Okay, yeah. So you see this like big old blade coming down right towards your forehead. You react, cast this shield, and it just catches it, and you're safe from the perils of the attack.
Lovely.
That is all it can do. Bringing us back to this one right next to Jun and now Zarin. So it is seeing it's slowly getting outnumbered. It is going to attack Jun once and Zarin once. So here's the attack coming at you. Jun, first one is Jun, 24.
That's gonna hit, definitely.
Here we go. 13 points of slashing damage. And just as it draws blood from Jun's shoulder, the collar, it'll reel back for another attack aiming at Zarin. And this one is going to be an 18 to hit.
It doesn't hit, but can I still do Hellish Rebuke even if it doesn't hit?
I think it has to hit.
Because it has to hit.
I think it had. Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, I have to be damaged. That's fine. No problem whatsoever.
That is all it can do. That is 2 attacks. So it is back to Jun.
Yeah, seeing a bit of the splash of red coming out of his shoulder from that hit. Now seeing red, he's now going to enter a rage. Politely, he's going to enter a rage. And I'm going to mark that down so that I remember. All right. And with his abilities now, he's just going to drop the Naginata and he's going to take out the claws are just now elongated now. And he's going to tear into this poor wood fellow in front of him.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And here we go.
We'll see if the bark is worse than the bite now, huh?
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. That's going to be a 23.
For sure. Yeah.
It's going to be +2 to that, so that's 10 slashing.
Okay, Jun, tell me, how does this thing die?
Oh my god. Yeah, just as soon as that flick of red blood comes out of his shoulder, it's just the mask is torn off, the blade gets dropped to the ground, and he unleashes a roar of rage, and he pounces on this wooden soldier, and the claws just dig into the wood. It pierces it, and he just takes the head off.
Nice.
And he throws it at the other one. Because he still has his actions left. So he's going to 5-foot step the one attacking Gendry. And he's going to unleash another flurry of claws.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's not going to hit.
Oh, 10 doesn't hit.
Yeah, this guy's slippery.
Yeah, he's pretty slippery. He's very slippery. In that case, then...
He's a softwood tree.
He is very soft.
Same.
Gosh. What do I want to do as my bonus action? I already used my bonus action to rage, so yeah, that's his turn.
Hey, Nina, back to full health. Your turn.
It's an exciting time not to be dying. So yeah, this is all still kind of a shit show, but we're less of a shit show than before. Well, let me just see if I have the range to the other one. I do. Great. Okay. Cool.
Ooh, Gendry, you got a bless.
Hey, thank you.
A reminder to everyone in chat that 5,000 channel points will get a bless for a specific party member, and a sub will get an inspiration. So keep that in mind. Sorry to interrupt you, Mina.
No, interrupt away. I'm thinking. Because I've been rolling like dog shit, so I don't want to risk an attack.
Say that in front of Jun.
On one hand, I've been rolling badly. On the other hand, Mark's been rolling well.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna guiding bolt the one fighting Gendry. Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is why I didn't want to do it.
Betrayal.
Absolute dog shit.
Digital dice, they'll break your heart.
Hey. That's some of my favorite shit.
Oh, okay. Yep, cool. That's that obviously does not hit. And yeah, that's it for now. Mina, bonus action swears.
I think you're just like hiding behind this tank.
Just hide behind the tank. I've got like one of my daggers jammed into like one of the metal bands around the glass because that's where I've been prizing little bits open to leak the liquid out.
Yeah.
But like haven't actually done it yet. The dagger's just stuck in there, and I'm like got it kind of one arm up, and I'm like casting spells. The other hand like fuck, and that's the whole jam.
All right, Kobu, your turn.
Nice. All right, Kobu's gonna walk over to the fallen Kobu. Never gets any easier. He's gonna walk between the two. And go, "Oh, hey there, little buddy. It's okay. Let's return you." And he's gonna get his hands and try to like pick up the sort of fallen bits and sort of create a little mush and go, "Let's return you to the." Let's return you to a place in the sun. And as he says sun, he's going to cast Words of Radiance. Not that he knows. And creatures within 5 feet of me that I choose, so the 2 trees either side, have to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
The DC is 14. I keep using my 1 level of Cleric for the DC as opposed to my 10 in Wizard.
Oh.
Okay, so the one in the forest cage actually is the one that's going to save, and the other one will fail.
Nice. So the one that fails takes 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So as you say the word "sun," you just see the bark of this knight just rattle, and eventually just contorts and just bursts. That is it. That finished it off, actually.
It
That's
was like-
hilarious.
I'll get to you. I was just trying to put as much of these fallen. See if there's anything. Gardeners know what I'm looking for, like seeds
Mulch.
to put in a bag
It's just
to
mulch.
replant
Yeah.
somewhere.
Do
Yeah.
gardeners know what you're talking about?
I
Ben?
hope so, because I don't.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Like when I see a tree that's been set on fire, I root around in the ashes for seeds.
I'll take a little clipping or something. That's however you use fallen trees to maybe grow more trees. Stuff them in my pockets.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like I mean, it wasn't completely burnt to a crisp, so like there are bits that are still intact. But yeah, anything else from yourself, Kobu?
I don't. That's my move. I don't really think I'll use a bonus action. I should remind you there are 4 Kobu at the moment because my mirror image is still up. So this is all happening.
I forgot about that.
Just
Oh,
to
wow.
add to the scene.
Very
There's 4.
nausea-inducing.
Yeah. None of them are doing the same thing. It's weird. That's not how the spell should work. Like a parent trying to watch a child. I could have sworn they were in the kitchen earlier.
Alrighty, we're back to Gendry then.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, with that like last like flurry of attacks coming in, Gendry's kind of, been like evading them and just kind of having to backstep a little bit. He's just back up against the wall, and that's when he casts the shield spell. He sees that Elder Kobu just like burn away with the Radiant Word and kind of grits his teeth. And in his hand appears just like this purple, almost just like shard of psionic energy, and he casts Mind Sliver, throwing it again kind of over top of the wall of force and down to where the one is inside.
The Gendry grenades.
Need it to make a DC 15 intelligence save.
Okay. It is a 0.
Wow.
That's pretty great. I do like that. All right, it's going to go ahead and take 3d6 psychic damage
Nice.
for a total of 10.
Right.
And then it's going to subtract a d4 from the next saving throw it makes, which is going to be right now when he sees the Mind Sliver kind of make contact. He kind of reels around, and then with the other hand stretches out and casts Shatter. And I need him to make a con save, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
And this will be at 2nd level.
Nice.
There's the D4, so 20.
Oh, that was the
Ooh,
con
okay.
save. Oh, sorry, not nice. Sorry.
Well, then you'll just take
Side of you
half.
anyway.
Side of justice.
So another 6 points of thunder damage.
Right. And again, you just like see this like this wall of force just rattle with the force of this shatter spell, but this thing is still up and looking even more angry.
Alrighty. And I don't think I'm going to take any movement this turn. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Zarin, your turn, sir.
Zarin is going to reach up and extending his reach with the mace. He's just going to kind of loop it onto the top of the wall and try and leap and pull himself over the wall of
Nice.
force.
Cage match.
And just land him beside, if possible. I don't know if you want me to roll dex or something.
DC 12, either athletics or acrobatics, your choice. DC
I'll go with athletics. Don't fuck me. Oh, come on.
Say that.
It's probably because having seen what Zarin was trying to do, I dropped the concentration. I'm like, I got you, Zarin. Just a little.
Yeah.
See,
And I wouldn't mind have a plus
grabbing the top and it just
7
drops.
to acrobatics.
Yeah,
Have a
I'll
plus
drop
to
concentration.
athletics.
Yeah.
Wall of force.
Okay.
Are you actually dropping the spell?
Yeah, I think so. There's no. If Zarin's trying to get in, then Kobe would definitely be trying to help him, but he does no martial prowess, so he doesn't realize how unhelpful it is to drop a wall while someone's climbing it. So
Yeah, he's just hanging there, and just the wall just.
Okay, well, I kind of, and if I still have my movement, if that's okay,
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
just move in on this blackguard and just take 2 swings at the mace with him. The first one, if I hit, it has branding spite. So, see there. Blah, blah, blah. First hit. It's a 19.
No, doesn't hit.
Oh, Christ.
They have a
Seconds.
high armor class.
They do, yeah, they're tough.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, but
Zarin just is
Very
like,
sturdy.
"Ah!" I'm just really pissed at this point after falling and then missing and then swings again. Come on. That I think
Yeah,
that
that's
might
more
hit.
like
I think
it,
that
yeah.
might hit. So this I'm gonna do when I roll the damage, the regular damage, which is 1d6 plus 3, then branding smite separate as well. So 1d6, which is 5 plus 3 is 8, and then branding smite on top of that. Where'd be branding smite gone? Come on. Sorry, it's managed off my thing. I had it 2 seconds ago when I rolled it. And now it's
No
just
worries.
apologies.
Check behind your character sheet. It'll tell you if sometimes a little box pops up if you minimize your character sheet.
Oh no, I have it here. It's just
Oh, yeah.
trying to find it on my list. There we go. Branding smite. Cast at a 3rd level, just for shits and giggles. So 8 plus 11, so 19 points of damage into it.
Nice.
Just straight into the guy. Just
Yeah.
screaming in its face as I do it.
Yeah, and this thing is now looking really kind of, if he were an actual tree, he'd almost be felled. He's kind of leaning very, very heavily to one side now. But it is his turn, and he's going to turn to you, Zarin, and unleash whatever might he has left.
Bring it.
Both attacks coming at you. Is a 26
That'll hit.
for 22 points of slashing damage.
Grand. Reaction, Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
Finally, yeah, I love Hellish
Nice.
Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke at third level.
It's
23 points of damage. Sharon just screams in his face as he hits.
you'll fail the dex save. Zarin, what happens when you kill him?
I literally scream fire at this guy, and it's just like, and he just catches fire from the rage. Zarin missed his call as a barbarian. And what I just for to check how much damage I took. 22 points of damage. Is it? Okay.
You did, yeah. Kobu, unfortunately, there's nothing to salvage left of this creature because it is just burnt to ash.
That's where I'll use the ash to help fertilize the other two.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I literally
And-
scream it into the ground to death.
Hell with
Yeah, it's just burning all the grass around it as well.
Yeah.
We knew someone like that once.
Old man yells at ground.
Yeah.
Sounds like something Florida men would do.
Yeah. So that, my friends, will bring us to the end of combat. We have successfully defeated the threat.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you see, just Jun before he reverts back to his normal self. He just took the arm of one of these things, as if it was a giant stick, and he's just digging into it with his teeth, he won't stop.
Oh god, someone has to play fetch with him.
And he's just he's just thrashing with this wooden arm until he reverts back, and it's just boop. He looks very guilty and just tries to hide it, sort of hides it behind behind Gendry, maybe just.
Nice.
All right. Well, the threat's been eliminated. The kind of panic and kind of, I don't know, kind of the threat in the area has died down. Mina, you pop your head up from behind the.
Yeah, I'm still there, one arm up in this dagger. We good? We good? Let's go back to.
I'll take another sleight of hand to see if you can get a nice dent.
It's
in the
fine.
glass.
I've been rolling so well, it should be fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I don't think I've rolled above a 10 in the last 2 games.
There you go.
Hey.
You did now,
About
technically.
Oh, yeah.
12.
But
So
still,
yeah, it's
I
a
did
15.
Yeah, that does the job. I've got my notebook out.
Mina is on her 4th water skin. She stole some extras, but now she's filling a water skin full of green liquid and then sticks her head under the little spout that she's made. Like,
All right, taking another sip of
Yeah.
green.
Mina's the guinea pig here. She's the only one who's drank them all. So
anyone else partaking in some green? It tastes like lemon lime, by the way. It's like 7-Up.
Oh, that's
Delicious.
great, actually. Yeah, Gendry will give it a moment to make sure that like nothing happens to Mina like last time. Take a little swig of that sweet citrus.
yeah, get on over here.
Yeah.
Get that refreshing taste of summer into you. Yeah, nice.
Zaren's going to make his way over to Kobu, who's like, I think you're still picking up bits of debris and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to look at the little spot where I think I came from. And I'm going to look at Zaren, who's big and tall and strong and protects people. And then these trees who are big and tall. And Kobu's going to go over to his little patch and just sort of try to bury himself in and be like, Zaren, I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna grow. He's going to just build a little pile of soil around him and think really hard about becoming a big, strong tree, just like his best friends are.
I don't think you need to be like what they are, boy. You're fine the way you are.
I mean, I sure.
You're very powerful, as you are in your own self. These were corrupted creatures. They served LeBlanc. You serve yourself and justice.
I do serve justice, yeah. And so you don't think I need to be big and strong like you? I can just be.
Then I wouldn't be able to carry you on my shoulders, boy.
Yeah, but maybe one day I could carry you. That'd be cool.
That would be quite the sight. I think maybe we should bury what these are and send them back to the earth. Give them a burial at least. Pay respect.
So I'll hop out of my hole and go, maybe if I bury them in my hole, they'll come back like me.
Phrasing, but okay.
You're doing so well. It was like we were all on board. We were all there where you were.
It was a nice moment.
For once, it was like
It's like for like
a
a
dick
minute.
slapping around. Here we are.
It was low hanging fruit in an orchard. So you know.
Yeah.
All the remains we put into the Kobu patch.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Anyone else doing anything while Gendry and Mina are slapping up some of that green goodness?
I guess Jin will grab the arm he was chewing on and just put it on the mound as if like a cross, but it's just
Nice. Yeah.
it's just a monument to these wooden folk. It's just a chewed up wooden hand.
Thing for them to grow around.
Mina's sitting on the ground watching all this happen and no longer feels bad about murdering that receptionist.
Wait
Can't
until
believe anyone acted like that was weird with this lot.
Kobu tightens his suspenders. You'll remember me. It's a tradition for our people. It was either that or
Very
just
nice.
5 minutes ago.
Wow.
Oh god. Alrighty. Moving on from that, then, is anyone else taking any drinks from the containers? There's one still not smashed. Anyway, so.
Am I smashing this? Is that...
If you want to, I was letting you smash. You like to smash, and I thought you might want to get in there
go
and do
for
some
it.
smashing.
Yeah, and just
Yep.
Right in.
No need to roll for that because you're out of combat, so you can smash as many times as you like. And you completely destroy the second one as well. So Mina, you are able to get enough into your water skin before the one you drained is gone completely zonked as well. And
So I now have 4 water skins. I've blue, orange, red, and green stashed on my person. Should anyone who has not partaken change their mind at a later date.
DM, like, is Zaren, like, how many days again have we been here at this point?
half a day.
Like, in total?
Half a day. 14 hours.
Did we not do a long rest?
Yeah, that was 8 hours.
8 hours.
Okay, so we've only actually been in Vibrance for half a day.
We're doing work. We're
Okay.
putting in work.
Well, all things considered, between being
Whirring through.
the apothecary or the alchemist and the greenhouse, I'd say it's probably been 15 hours.
Okay. Okay. And did you initially, Rick had said it takes a couple of days for people to go Bibbledy.
On average, 4.
Okay, all right then. So Zarin is probably not feeling strange.
He's
Okay.
feeling okay right now, yeah. I will stress the on average 4 days.
Mhm.
It all hinges on particular things that I will not convey because
Reveal to you.
Oh, come on,
I
just a
suddenly
taste.
feel fine being here. I have a feeling
Insight check on the DM.
you have no power here.
Yeah, they always get sneakier when they get a new haircut. They come out in a new
Yeah.
outfit in season 2, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, cunning. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I
Having
have
any
a
holidays this
PG
year?
haircut or something?
Okay.
I don't know. The wife says I look rather dashing.
They always look better in season 2. That's because they're bringing them from the
Yeah.
background character of
True.
slight
They
menace
got
to
the
like a main
budget.
character antagonist with the season change. It's a whole
Yeah.
thing. That's why they have the new hairdo. Suddenly they're
See
wearing
now,
a suit.
next episode of Vibrance, I'll be wearing a suit and like bow tie and stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Yeah, here we go.
A
A
full
really
white
skinny
suit. Just...
black tie.
Actually, no, I'm committing to that. I'm committing to that.
Ooh.
Maybe, yeah, do you know what I will?
A mixture between LeBlanc and a Moon Knight cosplay.
Like, you can't take it. You can't take it back now because it's live. Like it's recorded. You
Yeah.
can't.
It's true.
Yeah,
Out
This is a
there
verbal
now.
contract.
I would
The verbal
damage.
contract.
I would damage my street cred. Maybe someone
Would.
needs to remind me
Maybe.
because I
No,
will
Damage
definitely damage.
your stream cred.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Does that mean do the rest of us have to wear suits?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean,
I don't have a
I
suit.
will.
I don't own a suit.
That's unfortunate. Wait. I can ask my brother for some of his stuff, maybe.
I'm only gonna wear a suit from the waist up.
Yeah, maybe if we
Oh,
make
yeah,
it to
yeah.
the final battle. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we
I
can
can
all wear
agree to
suits
that.
to the final.
Yeah, formalize
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Formal final battle. For the record, I've been wearing a suit from the waist down this entire time.
Ah, of course.
I mean, I thought we all would.
Yeah.
Reverse home worker.
yeah.
3 years into COVID, I thought we were all on that train, you know?
Mark, just as
Yes.
to get us back into this world, are those daggers still on the?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, for sure.
Nice daggers for everyone.
They're only
Are they made of
stone, they're only
stone?
stone daggers. Like, they're
Yeah,
not,
but it's a souvenir.
We could
That's
easily,
cool.
We
That's
could
actually,
take,
yeah.
we could take them and stick them into LeBlanc alphabetically,
Ooh, okay.
like he's the statue.
We should totally just stab Caesar.
I love it.
Hey,
This is why no one likes group projects, because out of like 56 senators, only like 7 of them actually stabbed him. So
Just stood there, got the grade.
Well, I mean, they didn't need all of them, right? Like, they got the job
I
done.
mean, like, what's the point, you cowards? Like, come on.
Get a little poke in if you're passing by. Like,
Yeah, you might
do
as
the
well.
I
opposite
think it was
day,
supposed to be
you might
like
as well.
plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Like they were all there, so any of them could have done it. They're all
Right.
holding knives.
All the
like, we
most,
know
all
exactly
except
who
one of
had
the
actually
daggers was
killed him.
retractable, so they could all say, "Well, it wasn't my dagger." That That's like they had them lined up. I get it.
Oh no, was today dagger day? I left mine at home.
So Zarin is looking a bit rough.
Okay,
I'll be
yeah.
honest. Like he's not looking great. So
You could take a nap.
I wouldn't mind a bit of a nap if I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Before we carry on.
Hmm.
Yeah, Mina wouldn't hate a nap. Yeah, especially when I sat guard over the last nap.
Mhm.
So I could really use getting my long rest abilities back.
I think.
If we're going to though. If we decide, let me know if we decide to take a long rest. Other people tell me what you think, so I'll do the thing.
I'm happy to. I was thinking. I didn't want to try it beforehand, but do you think we're in a different plane of existence? Because we could just like vanish our way out of here if we wanted to.
But doesn't that mean we have to come back at some point?
No, it would send you to your native plane of existence. If I just concentrated on a minute and you'd be there, then.
It's like skip to the end type of situation.
Well, just if.
I
I feel
think-
bad for the people we're leaving behind, but we did, like a moment ago, say we'd kill them all. It was a group decision, I think.
Did
But-
we say that?
I remember saying.
Did
it,
we
and no
use
one
those exact
disagreed.
words
I
verbatim?
think we said we tried to
Which of
save
us
them all.
specifically said? Can I ask which of us said that?
Well, I said it, and no one disagreed, so I assumed all on board.
Kobu lad, I think we wanted to save the townsfolk as best we could. within the
I really
realm
need to
of-
get paid.
not-
And unless I bring people back with me, I do not get paid.
But not these townsfolk.
No,
Wait.
some of these townsfolk. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, last ditch effort if we need to get out of here. Bam, 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 bam.
Sure.
Bam.
Yeah. Keep it on the back burner.
Hmm.
Backup plan.
I do like that though.
This is pretty defensible. Do we want to just use this as our nap spot?
I mean,
We want to rest amongst the tree corpses.
I mean, all outdoors are tree corpses.
true.
That's just what nature is.
That's a very depressed way to look at it.
I mean,
Plus,
I can always
it-
set a
Well, I was raised in an
alarm.
arboretum. You do what you.
Plus, we can see anyone trying to get into the building from here, and they only have a
That
couple
was
ways
what
to
I was-
get in here.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
speaking of seeing,
Yes,
I can
magic eyes.
yeah, I can try something before we have a little rest. I can try something a little different to try and get a better sense of. So I'm going to go over to the tank, where there's I imagine the liquids are draining out of it, and I'm looking into the pipes that go down. And I'm gonna, for my once per long rest, get True Sight. And I'm gonna see, can I see anything with True Sight?
Yeah. So you just kind of stand before the now loose pipes and kind of go quiet for a moment, and you kind of channel your energy and focus on your surrounding area, but you don't see anything nothing really that you haven't detected before, with the glass and the wards and things like that.
Yeah.
Nothing
Is there
that
anything in the
itself.
ethereal plane within 120 feet of me?
No.
Nothing invisible, nothing plane shifted out, nothing blinking in and out.
That was a hesitant no.
Is anyone divining on us currently? Because I would be able to see that in the
Just the
ethereal.
blank standing in a corner like this.
It's
If anyone using any
I've been here the
divination to
entire time.
watch us, I would be able to see that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, and do you know what? It's not. Yeah, do you know what you do? You do. Outside the window here, just here, you see the man himself just standing at the glass, just one hand up on the glass, just tapping it like that, just kind of peering in.
And I see him as sort of as he's divining on us is what the sense that I get from it.
Yeah.
What a creep.
Interesting.
What a
I
little
don't,
freak.
I
Yeah, he's a bit
don't,
of a freak.
I
He's a little
don't
freak.
mention that to the others immediately
Thank you.
because I'm we
ignorance
suspected,
is
we
bliss.
already suspected that he was watching us, and I want them to get a rest, so I don't want them
you wanna give him
thinking
that
about the fact that he's
Is
watching
he gonna
us.
watch us sleep? Oh,
Well, he watched
no.
them sleep last time. Remember when you and me sat up?
Yeah, that's true.
I just
Oh,
have this
no.
image of him up against the glass,
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
do
so
not
his
tap
nose
the
pressed
glass.
up against the glass, like his breath and stuff, just weird.
Weird dude. Weird dude.
Yeah, he's a weird
So
man.
I will direct them as very casually to for us all to settle on the other side away from where he's creeping through the glass. Let's all just coincidentally have a lie down here. But I don't say that I can see him. But if I stick my head into the pipe, right? Can I see anything?
No.
It's just gonna be a Winnie the Pooh situation. You're gonna get stuck in the pipe.
Oh
You're
no.
gonna- you're gonna-
I have my
more of
eyes up to it because I can.
more of a Space Jam situation that you just no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I can,
No, you don't see anything in the pipe.
Well, it lasts an hour.
Okay,
Um,
long rest.
Oh, so you can
hours,
just
but okay.
see him for an hour just staring at us. Ew. Ew.
yeah, but she won't say that. So yeah, basically I can see. Yeah, I can see loads of stuff. True Sight's weird. I can also see if there's any doors or portals. I can see into the ethereal plane, which is basically any spells or enchantment. Basically any magic that occurs on the ethereal plane. So anything that is happening in terms of magic occurs on the ethereal plane. That's what it is. So
Okay.
And then I see things. This is the part of the spell that is vaguely worded. This is obviously very much intended for DM interpretation, which is that you see things as they are. As you see things as they truly are is the DM interpretation part of the spell.
I would say that nothing kind of crazy out of the ordinary that you could already see.
Do I see color? Okay, that was there. I was because I was wondering was it an illusion?
I knew that's what you were kind of getting at.
I thought you were asking if you saw a slug person.
No, because I don't think it's. There's no reason to believe he's a slug. We have absolutely. There's been no clues leading.
No, I maintained that he's an eldritch abomination.
He leaves slime everywhere he goes.
He's slimy. He's slimy.
I'm not saying he's definitely a tiefling as he appears. I'm saying we have so far absolutely no evidence that he is a slug.
No, I believe that he is an eldritch abomination, which is like tentacles, eyes, like indescribable horrors. I feel like he's an extraplanar entity that is gross and slimy.
Or he could be a guy.
Which is
even worse.
It's just Bob Ross painting non-stop in a castle. That's all it is.
He's going to show us.
My God, I
don't
think I can have
Just gonna put in some people here, some friends in the village. Here we go. Everyone needs friends. That's
the final Bob fight.
Yeah, full on Bob fight at the end.
This is our final Bob. The big bad evil Bob.
Yeah.
God.
Long resting?
Yeah. So she just settles them down and away from where
reads the
you
story.
can see him, but doesn't say that he's there, and just long rest.
Okie dokie.
Just before we do, Mark, I'm going to Banff in Jingle Jangle, the owl. He got shredded by some crows a while ago. So just, there you are, buddy. Oh, nice. Meet the butterfly. And then they can hang out as friends.
As you guys long rest, could I get a wisdom save from Kobu, Jun, and Zarin, please?
Yeah.
I can sure try.
Just before someone rolls, there's a 20 portent on the table. Someone could take that.
I mean, I don't need it, I think.
Also, does no, wait, it doesn't. I forgot what oath you were. Never mind, you don't have the aura. I was playing as a Oath of Vengeance as well, but the other paladin in the party was Oath of Devotion, Oath of Redemption, and everyone got pluses to all their wisdom saving throws within 30 feet of him. I was so jealous of it.
I also should have used Emboldening Bond. That's a thing I have and would have given us a +4. Okay, I'll remember next time.
You used it once before.
I've used it once. Attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for 10 minutes as long as we're within 30 feet of each other. Everyone gets it every turn. It's so good, and never use it. Too busy making stupid jokes about burying trees.
I haven't gotten that wisdom save from Zarin, but are you taking the portent instead?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I didn't hear you say me. Sorry.
No,
there's a last. Just before you roll this, there is a natural 20 on the table that we're going to have to lose at the end of the long rest anyway.
So, I'll take it. Because my wisdom is garbage. So actually, no, it's not. I've got +6 to it. Well, it's
Jesus
20.
Christ! Yeah, you're like a paladin.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no,
20,
I forgot. I'll take my nat 20. I'll take my nat 20. No, it's
that's fine. You sleep like a baby.
So up every hour, screaming,
wetting the bed.
No screaming.
Very angry baby, which is
screaming yet.
That's Zarin. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, long rest goes off without a hitch.
Nice big rest. Ooh, Kobu, let's roll some portents. Ooh. Right.
Low portents are just as good as high portents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, nice spread. 6 and 15.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys have so you wake up from your long rest first and foremost. You've destroyed the green containers in LeBlanc's greenhouse. It is up to you where you guys would like to venture next, or would like to do anything before you leave, or whatever. Up to you.
Buddies, I didn't want to freak you out last before we had our little lie down, because I thought it was really important that everybody rest. But you remember when I said that I thought it was very possible that LeBlanc was watching us all the time and listening to everything we say?
Sure.
He for sure is, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
he's either scrying on us or astral projecting to follow us around.
Is he here right now?
I can't tell anymore, and I'm going to save that spell for when it's next most useful. But yeah, I think best guess, yes. Let's work off the assumption, yes, that he can see us at all times.
If you need to save spells, I can also see into the ethereal plane at some point. So if you ever need to see through these little peepers.
Yeah, I will let you know. I mean, it's just sort of like I can just do it once per day, really. I can.
Yeah, me too.
For an hour. So I mean, I'll probably fire that up again later.
Yeah. So this LeBlanc sees us when we're sleeping.
He knows
when we're awake.
Yeah.
And he
was able to tell the difference between you and the other tree people, so he can definitely tell if you're bad.
He's naughty and nice. Yeah. He might be the most powerful thing I've ever heard. Zarin,
you told me brought us to town.
Let's be bad for goodness sake.
Ooh, yes.
No.
I'm sorry. You guys had an extended Tina sketch earlier. This is not the stupidest thing we've done on stream.
No.
Oba also has the heart and the mind of a child, so it's just what my character would do.
The heart, the mind, also the body.
Yes.
All willing.
Just is a child, is what you're trying to say.
He's 5 years old.
All the constituent parts to create a child, and thus has created a child.
Yeah.
He's smarter than I am in real life. 20 in intelligence. He's on that academic track or whatever you call it, the genius track.
Yeah, for sure.
He could use that intelligence for good. Except he just wants to kill everyone and just set things on fire.
In his defense, most things grow back.
My boy.
That's my boy.
I think he does it without even knowing. It's unintentional. It's not.
Trees will be trees. What are you going to
do? Have we decided where our next port of call is? Somebody had mentioned talking to some people somewhere in a black market.
I think the black market sounded good.
Yeah,
that's normally a good place to find things out. It's close to, yeah.
I mean, are we aware if it has any gesture to the remains of what the containers were? I mean, given it's a color, it may have some of these.
I was working off that assumption as well, but also apparently it's got shady characters who know things and wheel and deal around town. So they tend to be good people to get for information. They know what's going on.
Well, shall we?
And if we want, we could trade some of these stone daggers for information. I'm sure shady people like daggers. So take all the daggers. Take them all.
All 9 of them just.
Just stick them into parts of the tree like a.
Oh no!
Everyone gets 2 daggers except for one of us. Only one of us gets 1.
Like Kobu gets none.
I'll
be taking that off you, boy.
It's fine. It's fine. No, it's that. Even if they're stone, they're still sharp.
Kobu, as you approach that table, a head pops around the door here.
Yeah.
No.
It is none other than our good friend LeBlanc, and he kind of waves at you, kind of enthusiastically, and he says, "Why, hello." And his voice is kind of raspier now, and looking at his face, he seems to be a little bit withered. Kind of look like he hasn't gotten much sleep, or just looks just devoid of energy. And he's kind of one hand kind of leaning on the door. Says,
"Hi, LeBlanc. LeBlanc, I found out yesterday or last sleep that I'm from here. Are you from here?"
"Yes, that is. That is why I welcomed you back home when you first arrived, number 1.
But you're from here? From here?"
Indeed.
Born and raised?
So are you.
Well, raised by this guy. Points to Zarin. But born over there.
you were. Don't you get it? And he's gonna like gesture to the rest of the gang. Like, don't you get it? He's a creation of mine. How can you trust him? How do you know that he will not turn on you eventually?
I just pick up Kobo and just throw him on my shoulder and just like stare LeBlanc down.
I mean, I don't want to make assumptions, but I've been around the block a few times at different adventuring parties. So, compadres, raise your hand if you followed in what your parents expected for you. No.
Two hands up. High in the
Not a lot
sky.
of people raised to be adventurers, you know what I'm saying?
He's just gonna he's just dry laugh. He's like,
Also, I mean, my
Parent?
grandmother was very disappointed when I was like decided to be a tavern singer. She had some very uncomplimentary things to say about the profession, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, a woman of her
parents can be
time,
like
but
oh, yes, but I sternly believe you are mistaken, Missy. I am not a parent of Coco. He is my creation. He is an experiment. Nothing more.
I'm gonna
see, that's what my dad said once.
Zarin is gonna walk right up to this illusion and just stand over and is like,
I think it's time you should do your disappearing act, creature.
He's like, and you just like stare down at him. You're like half a foot taller than him. And, he just looks and he kind of just twirls his cane in his fingers, and he just says, "Oh, you're all talk, all talk."
I'm not the one.
I
who
throw
is an
something through
illusion.
the illusion.
Yeah, and it just like goes right through, and his eyes will meet yours, Zarin, and he says, "The Queen will take care of you personally, I think." And then he'll do his disappearing act.
Oh, buzz off, meanie.
I'm gonna grab hold of Zarin's hand, or I'm gonna climb up the side of Zarin.
The other shoulder.
The other side.
Sorry, quick meeting.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna whisper, but Kobu can hear this as well, but I'm going for Zarin. Hey, I was originally sorry, I'm gonna stop actually whispering now because we're on microphone. But she is whispering. I was originally just talking shit because it's like my default position. So it didn't occur to me to do anything else. But now it occurs to me that he actually just told us stuff we didn't know before because he was pissed off. So we should keep doing that. But I'll whisper to the others once I climb down from here. But also he's probably still watching us. So that's why I'm whispering with my hands covering my mouth directly into your ear.
Yes, he seems to
I
be
think that
slightly
worked.
intimidated. And did you notice he did not seem quite well?
No, he seems sickly now.
Whether
I think this is like feeling good about the smashing now. I was still a little on the fence, I'm not gonna lie. I was still a little concerned. It seemed like we were maybe fucking up there, but I'm feeling better about it now. I'm feeling good about it now.
And obviously everyone picked up on the Queen thing.
Yeah, everyone picked up
yeah.
on
What was that
like,
about?
maybe when he comes back again, we fuck with him some more. We see if there's anything else slip out. If he's threaten us with anything else, you know?
I do like that idea. Let's fuck
Yeah,
with him
that's
a bit more.
nice.
So then she will climb back down again and then like repeat that conversation with the others.
Yep.
No, that sounds great. Fully on board.
I mean, it's
Kubuma-
just playing to our natural talents, so.
No, totally.
That
Why
man may
not
be
play in
the
our
father,
wheelhouse?
but he is not the daddy.
Come on, you okay, boy?
And it's time to go. Mina exits out.
Yep.
Kobu's up there. He's got an owl. It goes Zarin, Kobu, owl, butterfly.
like this weird totem walking around town.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll take a break in just a minute, but I will bring you back to the town page. Just to give everyone a kind of rundown of where we are at. So you guys have just kind of gotten rid of everything going on in the greenhouse. So I'll just put a little X over that. You are electing to go to the black market, which is right on this, just right near the docks, where the seafront is. And yeah, we'll pick it up in maybe 5 minutes time, and see what happens next.
Okay.
Cool.
See you in 5 minutes.
Alrighty, guys.
Bye.
Alrighty, we are back, everyone, and we're back in the on the streets of Vibrance, where the gang have now taken care of the blue, orange, red, and green colors, and have elected to go to the black market next. So I will. Is there anything you guys would like to do before heading straight on in, or do you want to just make a beeline for the place?
I don't think we're wasting any time, are we?
No, I was gonna head straight. We already had a nap. I was gonna head straight there.
Yep, fair enough.
We've had a full sleep.
We're
full
Mark,
night's
just to
sleep.
clarify that we're going to the black market, not the meadery, so we won't be making a beeline. We'll be making a beeline.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. Very, very true.
Don't encourage him.
I'm just.
I will. I encourage.
Alt delete. Alt F4. What I need to do.
Oh no! What's happening to my internet? Oh boy.
So you guys, I'm gonna turn that down.
Oh, Mom.
The 80s Doctor Who soundtrack just kicked in. Jesus.
You guys enter this dark, dank little kind of courtyardish kind of market that's kind of overshadowed by like tall buildings all around you. So it's kind of like blocking out an awful lot of the already kind of cloudy sunlight that's been lighting your way through Vibrance all this time. In the center here, you see a fountain, and it's just kind of stagnant water. It's not even like pouring out anything. It's just there, and there, as you approach like these stalls, you can just see kind of shifty kind of people that kind of give you a side glance and kind of look away. Some like turn up their collars and kind of scuttle off. Other people are just kind of minding their own business. They see you, kind of glance and just kind of walk away. And yeah, like there are people about, and there are people manning almost every stall, but none of them are kind of engaging with you.
Tough crowd.
Suits Gendry just fine. Let's see if there's some vats here to smash. And before kind of engaging anyone, Gendry's gonna just kind of open that little pouch, get that little tuning fork out, cast locate object,
Nice.
and see if there are any vats of black anywhere around.
I would just like to state, while Craig's doing that I only just this moment figured out how to get my headphones to hear both all of you and the music at the same time.
Oh,
We're several episodes in. But now I can hear the music, and it's great.
Yeah.
so Gendry, as you take out this little tuning fork that kind of is just kind of hovering in front of you, this kind of and you're casting your spell, this kind of cloaked old lady kind of comes all up in your grill, grabs the spoon, it's like, "Oh, what's this, Sonny? This looks magical." And she like has it in her warted hand. She's kind of looking at it, just going, "What kind of magic is this?"
Well, I mean, could I have that back? But if you'd like to know, it's a bit of a divining rod. It helps me locate things, but it's useless without the spell that I cast for it.
Ah, is that so? And she'll kind of with her free hand, she'll take yours and just kind of like plop it back into your hand and clasp it. He goes, "You better be careful with magic around here." And she'll kind of just scuttle off a little bit.
I while she was there, I scanned her with the magic eyes. Has she got anything on her? No, just weird.
Just weird.
Okay.
Just weird.
Just regular weird. Cool.
Yeah, Jin's gonna keep real close to Gendry. He's just gonna look down and stay
What?
close.
Do I notice anything different about my tuning fork now?
Anything in particular you're looking out for?
Just, Gendry would know, because it's a mundane tuning fork. So if there's any magic on, if something's just different about it, I think.
I will say, Mina, looking at the tuning fork, you don't see any magic coming off them. So if you
I would let. If let me just put it out here as red. That if anyone hands you a cursed item, I'll give you a heads up.
Hey,
Just take that. It's just working off that baseline.
I promise I will let you know.
I will,
Okay,
if I am within 30 feet of you and you get handed something that's about to like evocation your ass, I will let you know.
I do appreciate that.
I figured that's what you were kind of getting at. So
Yeah, no, that gave me real creepy vibes. In that case, she walks away, like, not gonna waste the casting. I'm gonna
Yeah, absolutely.
continue
Yeah.
casting. Yeah.
It points dead ahead, like straight ahead of you, right across like this exotic food tents kind of direction. Straight ahead.
Okay, so yeah, maybe let's keep it a little bit more subtle. I'm gonna try and keep this tuning fork hidden. Just kind of manipulate it so that it just kind of floats an
Right.
inch or two above my hand, and I can see where it's pointing still.
Cool. Yeah. So I suppose the further you kind of make your way into the kind of courtyard of the black market, you can just see again, like it's almost as if you know just right off the bat that you guys are outsiders here. Everyone is kind of looking at you, but when you go to look back at them, they're just kind of like they kind of look away, and everyone is like that. They're just staring at you until you return their gaze, and they just kind of go back to minding their own business. Like even the stall owners who are like, you know, hanging out their wares or whatever, they kind of like stop what they're doing, look at you walk past, and when you look at them, they're like, oh, they go back to their kind of whatever, their business. You see like some tents have all these kind of rare gems and stones. Some of them have like heavily cladded armored guys with big weapons. And Mina, you're approaching this tent with exotic foods, and you can see all sorts of weird kind of what you would probably not have assumed to have been foods, kind of being hung out on these display racks, and a guy with a very kind of, well, you can't see the color, but you presume to be bloodied apron is just kind of like, and he's kind of like missing an eye with a scar down his left eye. He just kind of returns your gaze and then kind of goes back to what he's doing.
Oh, cool.
Let's
not
let's just-
shop.
Yeah, let's just get about our business.
Yeah, let's keep our heads down, keep walking, confident like we're meant to be here, everybody.
Darren is just giving off a "don't fuck with us" vibe. Like he's just this full-on intimidation, like doing what he does best. Just basically looking at, if you come near us, you're fucked. Stay away.
Walking past this hired muscle tent, there are some half-orcs in just as bulky of armor as you are in. So like, I mean,
Doesn't phase him.
yeah, no. I'm just letting you know that they're probably not phased by you either.
That's fine. Yet.
Yeah. That's the token word.
Yeah.
Mina's also making sure to stay like outside of arm's reach of any of the tents or stalls.
Yeah, sure.
Very much sticking to the middle of the not conspicuously so. Again, she's pulling off that whole head up, walk with confidence thing you do it in a strange environment, but like very much not venturing too close to anything, but is scanning everything.
Gotcha.
As she goes for anything interesting.
Stairs are nothing new. Especially
Now
not when you look like a dog.
Now that you guys are a little further up the black market, Gendry, your tuning fork is pointing to a large black metal door between these two large 10-foot tall sculptures of black adders in between this metal door. Jun, as you're kind of walking side by side with Gendry, you're walking past this stall with a little wooden sign kind of billowing back and forth in the breeze. It says Jester's Parchments, and there's a guy just kind of with a whole bunch of different scrolls just like all on the back panel of his stall, and he's just kind of leaning on the counter like this with a big grin on his face, and is wearing a Jester's hat. And when you see him, he's just like just waves.
Trust no clown.
I think
No
Jun
clowns.
just casually just
Trust
lowers
no
his
clown.
mask and does like, you just see the maw of like gnarly teeth, and he does like a grin, just like a big bad wolf kind of grin back, and then he puts the mask back on.
Seeing that it's kind of pointing right at those doors.
Pretty much.
Gendry's gonna put the tuning fork away, and before we all separate up, he'll indicate that as I think we need to go right up there between creepy snake statues, which sounds like it's going to be fun.
You want to try knocking like you did last time?
I
That
wouldn't
probably
do
draw
that,
attention.
says the guy wearing the jester's hat as you say that out loud.
Yeah, keep walking.
Yeah. Totally fine.
I don't know. Jin just kind of eyes the Chester for a moment, and he kind of says, "Fair point," and he'll follow after Gendry. But can I make like an insight? I don't want to say make an insight check. Jin is just trying to like vibe check this Chester if he's like maybe paying more attention to them more than like the other like mercs and stuff that they've come across, because he's not looking away unlike the other ones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're just vibe checking him. I know what you mean. Yeah. Go ahead and roll insight. Ooh, a 9. It's hard to get a read on this guy. Like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of as you said. He's the only one who's like engaging with you guys, and he's doing it in a very playful kind of manner. It's kind of like, this is amusing to him. But is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? You have no idea.
Fair enough.
Mina's not going near that shit. She's been in the performing arts too long to, you can't trust clans.
No, he's gonna trail back a little bit, sort of covering the back end, sort of putting himself between the Chester tent and the rest of the group, just in case.
Can I look at these doors intently?
We'll play magic, guys.
Them are
wink, wink.
I would like to investigate the doors.
Okay.
Both with, obviously I've got magic eyes, but also just, do they look trapped? Is there a ward on them? Do they look locked? Just general door investigation. Your usual bog standard door investigating.
Bog standard door investigation. Let's be having an investigation check then. Definitely no magical wards on them.
Good. That's
you can tell right off the bat. Yeah.
Jesus, why am I like this in this game? This is getting out of hand.
Do have portents. I don't know if we can use them on ability checks.
You can use it for
It just seems like we should save it for something more important than door checks.
I mean, it's the door we have to go through.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Up to
It's
our
a suggestion.
diviners.
I don't.
No, I mean,
don't
I would
either
take
way.
it, but it's up to the diviners. It's your point.
I don't think you can use it after the dice has been rolled. However, for the first time
True.
in a while, Kobu is going to remember his emboldening bond.
Hey.
As seeing this sweet little tree just like walking in. Kobu, why you feel emboldened is having learned that he's from here. He's now pretending to act like a local too, and every time you look at him, he goes, looks away, just gives you a little stare. Yeah. These are my glowing. So we use emboldening bond. I'll let you know exactly what that does. 4 willing creatures within 30 feet of me, so I'll make sure that I think everyone is, but I'll move myself to a place where like here. Create a magical bond, and as long as we're all within 30 feet of one another, so it doesn't matter, you don't have to be in Kobo anymore. Once per turn, you can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw for the next 10 minutes. So an ability check, you could probably add it to. So
Okay,
just
you can go
skills
ahead
and stuff.
Roll it a d4, Mina, if you want to add to that 9.
Doesn't do much for this roll, but I'm hoping going forward it might.
No.
It's still better than a 9. Like that's.
Yeah, it's better than kicking the
A
nuts.
12 is like not an abject failure. So.
Yeah. Feel good about it.
You are fairly sure that this door is just a big old heavy door, but you're not able to give it that kind of proper glance over that, is there something on the other side that could be kind of, that this side of the door is fairly okay.
Okay, then for my next trick, I'm going to invoke my ghostly gaze, which is for the next minute, I can see through solid objects up to a range of 30 feet.
Okay.
For the next minute. So I'm gonna look through the door.
Nice. What you see is a little tiny shop, right? There is a store counter and a kind of like an awning over that, and there's like this sheen, with combining your ghostly stare with your magical eyes. There is a ward kind of separating the customer area from the clerk area. You see this huge dude sitting on a chair wearing jet black robes. His skin is kind of like this oily kind of black. He has moles kind of on his face, missing a whole bunch of teeth. Not a very he wasn't blessed with he wasn't hit with the good looking stick. Yeah.
Very on brand for the market, though.
Yeah,
so he has that going for him. Like sometimes you need like just the exact right person in the exact right place. That's such good casting.
Yeah, big time. You gotta have a brand.
Now behind him, you see the black tanks.
Right.
Yeah. And he's just kind of like flicking through a book. He doesn't see you.
Okay, so I relay all that information to my compadres. So I think our best move would be to just walk in to an extent, but maybe if we could keep something to get an element of flies. I don't know if anybody can be invisible. That might give us a bit of an edge if they don't know where all of us are when we just stroll through the door. Also, there is a ward. Gendry, I know you dispelled one of the wards before. I don't know if you're able to do that again.
Absolutely.
I can also, but I think you can cast at a higher level to me. Can you cast at 6th?
I can.
Yeah, I can only cast at 5th. So, I think...
Mina, may I ask something? With your ability to see through things right now, would you mind if I picked you up for a second?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, go for it.
I pick up Mina and I just turn her around and just sweep her gaze over the market close by to see if she can see through any nearby tents and stalls, in particular jesters, parchments, just to see if there's anything of interest in the area with her magic see-through eyes.
So, like some of the scrolls and jesters' parchments are magical. All different schools of magic. Behind this wall, you see another stall. Don't know what exactly they sell, but you see a whole bunch of other magical items there, just right on the other side of this wall.
No door there that we can see.
No.
So on the other side of the black doors, the other side of the
No. The other side of
left.
this wall.
On the left.
This wall, yeah. And other than that, no, not really.
Oh, there is no
Yeah, and
reception.
I pass this information along. Yeah, I mean, once we deal with the tank situation, I suggest we go through, figure out where those magical items are. Those look juicy.
That sounds good. And then maybe we can relieve Jester of some of his parchments, or their parchments rather.
Can you,
dude? I love you, but I don't fuck with clowns.
I mean, they don't have to know.
Nina, would you mind pulling up
Ex-
that magic eyes thing into the chat just so I can read something real quick?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It does not cast like that, so I can't, but I can just copy paste.
Yeah. Just want to confirm something.
I can only use it once for a long rest. It's one of my invocations. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
My goodness.
So, more your magic eyes that can see magical properties and stuff. That one.
Oh, sorry. Yes. It's that one's basically just the detect magic spell, but always. That's what the event. It's it's got a different name. It's called Eldritch Sight, but it's just the detect magic spell.
You. Cool. Okay, that's good to know. Great.
Are we going to try and make our way through these doors then? Yes.
Yeah, I think we go in, we knock a dude out, we dispel the ward, we smash the tanks. I mean, we've kind of got this down now. Like, I don't think we need to overcomplicate this. Everybody gets ready. I mean, maybe either Jean or Zarin, you want to be the one to like Aragon throw the doors open.
That'd be
Returns to Helm's
dramatic.
Deep
That'd be
moment,
nice.
like get a little hot about it.
Yeah.
Open a door.
Yes, let's attack the med behind this door while there are dozens of armed orcs just behind us.
Oh yeah, but they're for hire, and we don't.
Yeah, we're not going to pay them.
You say Aragon, but this is just going to be like Samwise running in the prancing pony, just going, "I'll have you, Longshanks." That's what it's going to end up being.
Okay,
You say not to
second hottest way to
overcomplicate
open a
things,
door.
but I think you need to think a bit more complex in this situation. Chester is giving me bad vibes.
Oh no, for sure. We gotta stay the fuck away from him, for sure. But
You can't just
I'm not-
go in there and beat someone. That's not
Well, we'll
stealthy.
close
That's,
the
not, that's
door.
obvious.
We'll close the doors behind us after.
Well,
we go in.
yeah. I thought that was given for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna leave the doors open. One, a draft,
Yeah.
and two, that would be we would be like on view. But I more meant like we don't need to overcomplicate the attack strategy. We just everybody prep something. We burst in. Whoever opens the doors is also
Okay.
responsible for closing the
Wait.
doors.
Dude's gonna grab Mina. It's like, we're gonna do this thing called the halfling fastball surprise.
I love it. Oh, this went so well last time.
And are you ready? He's like ready to kick the door open.
Just if I'm not mistaken, though, Mina, you did say that there's a barrier of magic on the far side of the chest.
No, but behind not behind the door, behind the counter.
But so it's between us and this individual you want us to pummel.
Yes. Mark,
So-
clarification? I thought it was right
Yeah.
behind him. That's between us and him.
It's
Well,
between
then,
you and him.
The
Yeah.
second you open
Okay.
the doors,
So-
either me or
That's not
Gendry
throw.
will dispel. We'll prep that. Gendry, do you want to take it, or will I? You probably have more spell slots than me.
Picks her back up.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah, I can
second
do
the
that.
doors open, you burst in, dispel, and I'll guiding bolt. Like that'll be our bam bam.
I love it.
Yeah. Everybody get pumped.
Yeah, Jen's like getting ready. He's like in position. He has the
Z-
halfling in his
Zarin.
hand.
Yeah.
He's wound it
This
up
is
the
a
arm.
little out of my comfort zone, but I'm feeling a little spicy. Could you throw me in at the same time as Mina?
I could, yes.
Yeah,
I'd
Gendry.
pick up Gendry as
Fuck
well.
it up.
I have
All right,
Kobu
yeah,
on
let's
one
go.
shoulder,
All right.
holding Gendry.
Here for a good time,
It's
not
like,
for a long time. Woo!
This is a double whammy.
There's
I think Laura has plans next Thursday and every Thursday after that. She's like, that's just tricking us all into a TP.
I beg you, please. All right. Yeah, like I mean,
This can't end well.
nothing is outside of the realms of possibility here, so you can do what you like.
No,
Okay.
it's
We're committing. It's too late. We've spoken it into existence. We got to do it.
No, it's going to be great. Trust me.
Okay, who's responsible?
It works out great.
Who's responsible for closing the door? We need to clarify that's the most important part of this.
Kobu, my lad. You can close the door, can't you?
You close the door. Okay, so door
Behind
open.
us. Now you come in as well. Don't close the door while you're still outside.
Bye.
You have to come in with us, and then you close the door. Don't stay out here with your people that you're now a part of, but come in with us and then
Yes.
close the door.
Close the door.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Glad that we gave it to Kobe.
No, I had to clarify.
Yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, Gendry we go in there, our surprise attacking. Gendry, you go first, I'll go second.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this. Teamwork.
Ready?
And kind of with Gendry's kind of confidence in how this plays out, he is going to give both Zarin and Jun a charge of bardic inspiration. So you can add a d6 to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that you make in the next 10 minutes.
I think we will be doing one of them in the next 10 minutes for sure.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Ready?
You're armed and loaded.
I prep guiding bolt.
And I prep dispel magic.
Okay,
We're doing it.
here we go.
And at the same time, Zarin is just going to boot the door open while holding Gendry. Just full on I'm just kicking in the door.
All right, here we go. Surprise round. Bam. Do the thing.
Okay.
Roll the thing, Gendry.
Gendry, gone. Gendry is gone. It's literally full on.
All right, Gendry flies through the air. He's going to cast the spell magic at 4th level, and he will roll for it if it is higher than a 4th level spell.
You will need to roll for it.
All right, then I'm going to use a portent. I'm going to use my 12 plus 10 for a 22.
Yeah, that's going to do it, my friend. Definitely going to do it. You can position yourself inside.
Okay, so Mina is also flying through the air and casting Guiding Bolt, I guess.
This is like this slow motion action movie thing with like both cops with the guns flying through the air.
It's like
Oh my gosh, it's
25!
Oh
I finally rolled something good!
This is insane.
Wow.
So guys,
26 points of radiant damage!
are you hitting the guy? Or are you hitting the
The guy!
Okay, right.
The shopkeeper is toast.
That's 26 points of radiant damage. Also, the next person to hit him has advantage.
Guys just sitting there like somebody must have been lying about Joseph K. No.
It's the 2 guards in Monty Python where it's just like your man running up the hill forever and then it's like
yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly it.
yeah.
So it hits the guy right in the chest, and you can just see, like, as I said to you before, Mina, that his skin was this kind of like oily black substance. He seems to like harden for a moment, and then he says, "Who the devil are you?" And he's just gonna just morph and like turn into this black gloop. And let me.
It's the slug.
It's
It's the slug.
The big.
Kind of is. Like, he turns into
It's-
something
you
like.
guys manifested this. You manifested this.
Yeah.
I
Wayne,
regret nothing.
personally,
It's the slug.
I'm holding Wayne personally responsible for this.
The last words before he discharges into the slug is like, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Yes, my
I was
day off.
covering for my brother-in-law.
It's my day off today.
I had a date today.
Would you be able to position yourself inside as we all roll for initiative?
Do we get to do all the other bits first, like the closing of the door? and
Yeah, you guys rush in and close the door behind you.
stuff? Do I get a little action before I do?
No, that was your ready to action.
Oh, but I wanted before actually. My ready to action wasn't to close the door. I was going to cast grease in front of the door first. With my plan, so the door will stay open, I suppose, for one round.
I hate you, Ben.
Okay.
Go
We had
cast grease right in front of the door.
Oh, that's a high initiative, my friend.
Right.
never mind. Rolling back to normal.
Ooh, nice.
I love how this
Yeah.
went straight to combat.
Yeah. Straight in, no
Look,
kissing.
we
Straight in.
tried being investigators in the last 4 places.
Did
and what
we?
did we learn? What did we learn? We
Did we
it-
stuck
really
at it.
try?
We
Murder
did.
is not
We
investigation.
talked to people. No. We went to the orange place. We
You
talked to several
murdered a
people.
guy.
We talked to several people
We
before the
snapped
murdering happened.
man's neck.
Before the murdering happened, we talked to several people. Learned pretty much nothing that we didn't already
We
suspect or
snapped the
know.
man's neck before we spoke for like a minute, not even. It's like,
I mean,
no,
I
you gotta
convinced that guy
die.
he had a terminal
Fucking
illness.
grasp. He was the receptionist. Like,
Yeah, we like, I
Didn't
said, and I
deserve
stand
that.
by. I mean, okay, look, that was a goof. He was squishier than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that to be an insta kill, but I thought I was just gonna knock him out. But like, there you are. Yeah, these things happen. My point is, we fucked around in there for ages.
we got a taste
And
of
we
blood.
fucked
and now
around in the
we
House of
just-
Blues. What did we learn in the House of Blues? To stop fucking
Statues.
around.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
we
you
just-
went in there like, I don't fuck with folklore,
we
and
tried-
you chose violence. Like, that's what we
And
did.
then we went to the farm, and then that was okay. The farm is where I didn't fuck with, because that's where I don't fuck with folk horror. But because what folk horror has a lot of
Scary things.
clowns.
Yeah.
And TPKs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost died.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like,
Gendry showed us the way the last time. Just cast Shatter and wish for the best. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Like we tried to be clever in the greenhouse by getting thrown onto the tank and not touching the ground. The whole floor is made of lava nonsense.
Yeah.
Still got
Exactly.
attacked by a tree. So all
Now
I'm
we're
saying
being
is
more
this time-
direct.
Yeah.
This time I'm punching first.
In
Okay.
fairness, you saw the tree attack coming. So.
to be fair, yeah, we did. Like, we were like, those trees are sus. And we
But that's why I didn't touch the ground. I see how that was maybe a bit of a leap on my part to assume that the ground was going to be what set them off, but
Oh,
they were trees.
Let's
They're
do
on
it, guys.
Anyway, we're killing the dude.
DM it came up and said, when I did my roll, it says you wanted to send the results of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. So I got 15. If
Okay,
it
how did I do it?
Happens to me too sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are we missing? We're missing
Me.
Oh, cool.
Little Kobu.
I got a sweet old 4, so it's gonna be high stakes closing this door over at the very end.
You should move quicker on that grease. It'd be nice and fast.
Yeah. Whoop.
So this guy that you hit with the guiding bolt, he's like didn't even get a full sentence off before you hit him, and he just turned into this like gloop, and he's gonna reach out and try and like first of all there's like this gloopy form, like he's kind of half liquid, kind of half solid kind of thing, and he's gonna go right up to you, Mina, and hit you with an old slam attack.
Ow.
How does a 22 sound?
I mean,
Not
it'll hit
great,
me.
Mark.
Yeah,
It'll hit
probably-
me.
Yeah, it's good to be polite, you know.
I appreciate that.
That'll be 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and this ooze is very acidic, and you take a further 5 points of acid damage.
Rude.
She does not look all that concerned.
Well, maybe she might after the second attack.
Haven't even got through my temporary hit points yet.
Oh, that's a 7. Nah, I don't think
To
so.
hit now.
Okay, June, your turn.
She's quick.
Okay. So you mentioned that this blob is like
Yeah, it's kind of
semi-solid.
it's kind of like this very non-Newtonian like thing.
Yeah. I don't know if you would. I don't know how you would. What check you would use in this case, but seeing the weird substance of this thing, Jun is trying to like calculate whether or not like slashing or piercing, like if his claws would actually do anything to this kind of like blob. So what kind of check would you, if you would allow me to do it?
Just a straight intelligence check, maybe.
Intelligence, okay. All right, yeah.
If you want to take a turn to study this will be your action, though.
You know what? Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
Because Cat is a bit sus, but Jun would be a bit suspicious as well. So yeah, I'll use my turn to study the creature. Do you still want me to make that intelligence check?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, like I mean, looking at this thing, not really so sure that hacking and slashing at this thing is probably the most effective thing to do.
Yeah, he's gonna tell that to Zarin.
Yep.
Okay.
It is
Hacking-
still
hacking and
glowing
slashing,
with a
okay.
holy aura, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, just
Okay. So is it now my go, or is it that's the turn or change there? Is it me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Zarin is just gonna be like, and he's gonna look at the mace and look at the goop and be like, and bonus action, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite, and then
Okay.
just take a swing and see what happens. So,
And it's guiding bolted, so you have advantage.
I like that. Guiding bolt. So 17 hit.
No.
You also have Bardic Inspiration, so if you want to add a d6 to that.
I'll add a d6 to that. Thanks
And
very
you
much.
also have an emboldening bond, so you can add a d4 to that.
Sweet Christmas.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man.
Would have been for your check as well. Sorry, I should have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right,
sorry, I
okay.
should have too.
that's okay. I passed anyways.
does 21 hit?
That's the funny thing. When you go to hit this thing, the harder you hit this thing, it just.
I know what you're doing.
Seizes up. You do. I bet you do. It just doesn't seem to affect it at all.
That's so cool. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited to actually see this in the game. Okay.
So it doesn't hit it. I don't hit.
You hit it, but like it just the part of this ooze you strike, it just completely solidifies. It's like you're hitting a stone wall.
Do I cause damage?
No.
No. Okay. That was my first
That's
attack.
so cool. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Okay. See, I get 2 attacks per action, but I don't think that's a spell as well, is it?
Is it a bonus action by any chance?
No, I have my bonus action. I cast Branding Smite,
Okay.
but I do have 2 attacks per action. But I think that could be I could probably do a firebolt into it or something. Yeah, I could do a fire. I'm looking at my attacks and my abilities, so I can.
But if you make a melee attack, don't you have to make a second one?
I think,
or is it how it works? I'm not sure.
I think listed here under my attacks, I also have my cantrips.
Okay.
So I could pump an elf firebolt into this fucker to see if that does anything to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just angry, and just flick my hand out and cast firebolt into him. And that is 17 to hit with firebolt. No. Okay.
Same thing happens.
Same thing happens. Okay. Frustrated. I'm just gonna shake it off and be like, "Yep." Shout out to people. Yep. June was right. Do not hit this with your fists or any weapons. It is tough. It is tough. That's the end of my go.
Hey, Gendry, your turn.
All right, yeah, you see Zarin kind of attack it, and it stiffen up, it becomes rigid, and then kind of back to that liquid, and he looks back at the tank, and then back at the ooze, and he gets a cunning plan. He starts to twist the space around this ooze, and he's casting Vortex Warp, and it's going to need to make a saving throw, but I'd like to give it my 3 portent on its Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Sick.
And what Gendry's going to try and do is put this thing inside the back of the right tank and try and force it to the place where all this black is being siphoned out of, and maybe this thing just gets sucked down. Into the drain.
That's so cool.
That is such a plan. I love it. So yeah, and with the 3, he just automatically fails that.
Wow.
Nice.
A boy.
I'm gonna let me see here. Actually, could you actually roll a D10 for me again?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what a 10 looks like.
Yeah. I'll give him the 15 on that D10. Let's go on the board.
This is just more a see what happens kind of thing. He's either gonna burst the tank or okay, yeah. So you send him into this tank in the hopes of him just as soon as he pops into existence there, he just gets siphoned off to wherever those pipes go. But as soon as you transport him here, just the sheer mass now inside the tank, it just bursts, destroying the tank. But he just kind of schlops out and just falls to the ground. You can see this kind of oozy hand reaching up and kind of grab and crawl closer away or further away from this now broken tank.
No, I don't like that at all. Well, it was worth
That
a
was an
shot.
awesome plan, though. If it was an odd number, he was going to get out. If it was an even number, he was straight out.
Oof, okay, well, seeing that didn't work, Gendry's going to follow that up with the bonus action cantrip. He's going to try and get it with Firebolt. 16 to hit probably isn't going to do it.
Again, yeah, it's the same with Zaren's Firebolt. Yeah, it just hits this particular part of the ooze and just hardens. And just as soon as the flames just fizzle out, it just returns to this semi-liquid form.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just move just a tiny bit back, not quite up against the wall, but make some space.
Yeah.
And that'll be it for my
Cool. Mina, your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so my first question is, what am I seeing when I look at it?
You are seeing this just like a mass of blackish ooze. You can see still some of the bits of clothing that the guy was wearing. You see a random shoe just bubbling up in the ooze and subsiding back in, and parts of his cloak you can see just sticking out of this ooze. Sometimes it forms like a hand when it's crawling to get closer to you guys, or when, for example, Zern hit it with a firebolt area, it formed a hardened kind of shape of a shield where the firebolt hit, and then this thing can adopt shapes as needed, and when it's attacked it seems to harden.
But it's an innate ability. I'm not seeing any spells.
No. innate ability.
Okay. Cool.
It has not yet cast a spell of any kind.
Cool. So that's all very odd. And there's not a lot Mina can do about that, except give a different type of spell a go. So she's gonna try and cast Sacred Flame, which is a dex save on its part, so DC 16.
Okay, gotcha. That is a 5.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's obviously 3d8 radiant. So it's 10 total radiant damage.
Cool, yeah. And you can see, Mina, that seems to do some damage.
Yeah. So she's
like it sizzles, like it bubbles and pops this particular area of the ooze that you hit. It doesn't make any like audible noises, but you can see that like bits of the black tarish ooze just kind of drop to the ground, like hardened crystal. This definitely did something.
Yeah, and so Mina is gonna kind of just run across the counter here and like perch up here on the counter, and shout back to the others that some kind of spells are making a difference. I don't know if it's radiance. My stuff's divine. Try divine stuff. I don't know. And then that's because she doesn't know how her own spells work, so she definitely couldn't explain it better than that. Because she doesn't know what she's a warlock, so she can't explain spells.
All right, Kobu, it is your turn.
Yeah, just trying to close the door.
It's so heavy.
I'd like to close the door, if possible. Let me know if I need to do anything to close a door.
No, I think we'll give that one to you.
Whew, my God. Do I have anything left?
You have a bonus action.
A bonus action. With my bonus action. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. I will turn around to everyone and say, if we want to, the old close the thing in a thing is possible. If we just wait a while, I can just keep them in a little space. So just give me a shout if that's what you want me to do. But with my bonus action, why don't I cast Sanctuary? I will cast Sanctuary on Mina, who's the closest to this blob. Like, stay safe, Mina.
I appreciate it, baby cakes.
Finger guns, like.
Alrighty. I presume that was everything for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to move anywhere, or I'll keep my back to the door as if I'm holding it.
Hold the door. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Again, these oozy hands are going to crawl their way right up to Mina. And again, 2 attacks coming your way.
Because Mina has Sanctuary cast on them,
Mm-hmm.
if a creature wants to attack that person, they must make a Wisdom saving throw.
That is a 9.
A 9 failed. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack.
It cannot reach Saren, so it loses the attack.
Good job.
See, like realizing this thing is going to crawl up onto the desk before it makes its second attack. Again, at Mina once again, so I'll roll that wisdom save.
Yes.
This time we are electing for a 13.
Just fails. DC
So-
is 14.
So this will be redirected at Zarin then.
Give it.
Yes.
Give it.
22.
That hits.
This time around for 11 bludgeoning and 5 acid is this, like...
Fine. And I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke at 4th level, motherfucker. He's like, try me. It's like, he just growls and stares this thing down. You will burn. So it has to make a dex save of.
Oh, baby. God damn it. That's the second
So
nat 20.
many... yeah, and I got 3 in my other game.
It does take half damage, so I'm just gonna roll.
Christian, we're going to have to get another scoreboard up here for these saves.
So it takes 12 points of fire damage.
Okay. You find that when you hellishly rebuke it, point your finger and you see it will burn. You get past that hardness of the ooze, but it doesn't seem like the fire did anything to it. It seemed to just absorb the fire.
But it didn't take the 12 points damage?
Didn't take any damage.
Okay. What's up?
It's from
really-
hell. Wait,
I'm
that's
really
why it's...
feeling like
You're getting the feeling that it might be immune.
Yeah.
I'm just
Fire
saying, guys, there's at least 2 other religious people in the room.
Yeah.
I was starting to think we shouldn't have closed the door, is what I was going to say.
Now you tell me!
No, we're not
Unleash
trapped
the
in here
blob.
with it. It's trapped in here with us, Jun.
No, that's actually a good idea. Since it's Jin's turn, I think. Unless the blob has more terrifying,
That is-
non-Euclidean things.
That is it. It was just the missed attack on Mina and the 16 total damage on Zarin, and that's all I can do.
Yeah, no, Jin's going to like point at Mina and say, "No, that's a good idea," and then he's going to point at Kobu, being like, "Kobu, cage," and he's going to move back to the door and hold the door for Kobu, and with his back to the door, do I still have an action?
Yep.
He's going to, just as a distraction, he's just going to take out his short bow and just like pelt an arrow. Just for funsies.
Absolutely. No. Missed.
30-20.
So it hits the thing, but again, just
Yeah,
the same.
he's just trying to be annoying at this point, like to
Absolutely.
try it away from Mina. Would you have considered Jun talking to Kobu as an action to do? Or was
Oh no, that's okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna use his second action to like pelt another arrow.
Go for it, yeah.
That is a 10.
10 doesn't hit either.
Ooh. Who would have thunk? And yeah, that's gonna be everything that he does.
Zarin, before you begin your turn, can I get you to make a dexterity saving throw as you're in this creature's zone of ooze?
The natural 20.
You're good.
Nice.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
you're fine. You felt a bit sluggish there for a second, but you're okay.
Can I ask, like, I mean, if radiant damage is damaging this thing, would it be? Would Darren know if this thing is undead in some way? Am I muted? No,
No, I can hear you.
Sorry, I thought it was.
I don't think there'd be any way of knowing unless you pinged off your divine sense or anything like that beforehand. But it's just, from what you can see, it's just ooze.
Right. No, because my Mace of Disruption will do, if I hit with it, it will do severe damage to an undead. So even if I don't know it or not, if I hit it and I manage to hit and it's undead, it will do that damage and then it'll be fucked. And even being a paladin, that's the only radiant damage that Zarin has. He doesn't actually have any radiant spells. So let me see now. I'm trying to think. What's this now? You know what? He's just gonna get it really fucking pissed off, and just goes full on in and starts to
Box him.
puts his hand on it and casts Inflict Wounds.
Oh, nice.
And it's basically it's a melee attack, so I do need to make a melee attack against you. So I'll roll a d. Let me see now. Make a melee spell attack against the creature. So I take it it's a d20 plus my spell attack. So. $11.
Does not hit.
I'm just gonna. That's my first attack. I'm just gonna do it again.
Okay.
Just because, yeah. Come on, roll. Come on, D&D Beyond. 18.
No, does not hit. Again, it's the same thing. Like you're going at this thing, and the 2 hits you make with your inflict wounds, as Ben just said in the chat, it's like punching a crusty sponge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna then, as a bonus action, at second level, cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
so it gives me a +2.
Alrighty. Gendry, any more bright ideas?
Maybe. That tank is it's destroyed now.
Yeah, one of the black tanks is destroyed.
Which means I can probably see the open end of that pipe.
Yeah.
Well, let's give it another shot then. Yeah, he's gonna double down. He's going to cast Vortex Warp again at second level. I don't have any portents left, so it is going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes.
30-20.
Oof.
Yikes.
That doesn't feel super great. All right, then in that case, I'm gonna do a thing. All right. Then in that case, we are going to. When you forget what meta magics you have and realize you can't do the thing you wanted to do. All right, in that case, there's not too much that Gendry can do, except use his bonus action to cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw. That is an 11.
All right, not gonna save. So he's gonna take 9 points psychic damage.
Okay.
And it subtracts d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay, yeah. Excellent. Is there anything else you would like to do, sir?
No, sir. That would be it.
Excellent. Mina, might I get a dex save from you as this residual tar exuding from this ooze seems to like bog you down a little bit? Because you are right up in its grill, and you just are able
15?
to. Yeah, you save. Yeah, like Zarin, you were feeling sluggish for a minute, but you're okay.
You're not allowed to say the S word now. I'm
Oh,
banning
yeah,
it. No more,
yeah.
no more
I
manifesting.
had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, 'cause
I was like, did I say a bad word?
brief panic
It's
passed
dare
over
you.
your face. Cool. Right. Mina's gonna Sacred Flame again. So Dex save from the
And
ooze,
we'll be
please.
subtracting a d4 from this, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh wow. Okay. So 10.
Yeah, still not gonna
Mhm.
work for the dude.
Roll damage.
Let's not gender slugs. Can we like that? So you
That
know,
was that was a gender neutral dude.
it's a gender. Yeah, dude is gender neutral.
So that's 18 radiant damage.
Yeah, and again, like before, just bits of this thing just seem to harden and just fall off like bits of rubble or stone.
And then Mina is gonna bonus action Misty Step the fuck over on top of the not shattered tank.
Gotcha. That's your thing now, just to stand on the tanks.
Just to stand on the tanks. And so I have my little dagger out. and my
ready to go
fist
again.
Come at me.
and I'm ready to go to prise this thing open on my next turn. But that's my move right now.
Alrighty. Kobu, Jun has taken over on the door holding duty for you, sir.
Yeah, and that's quite a workout. Like Kobu's sweating. He has a strength score of 9. He's a little twig boy. This sort of ooze, is its shape and mass sort of loose?
Yeah, it's
Not
kind of ever changing kind of thing. Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait for the moment where it's as small as possible
Okay.
and cast a spell called Autoluke's Resilient Sphere.
Ooh.
What is that?
it is considered a large creature. It'll never be considered medium if that's what you were getting at.
No, large or smaller.
Okay,
is
that's fine then. Yeah.
The thing I was really asking was how small was the pipe, because I was just going to roll him into it. He's too big for that, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Just roll
Very
it.
funny though. That would
Put
be
'em in
very,
and-
very funny.
Just clog all the plumbing in this town. They need to make a saving throw, or presumably they're unwilling. It's a dex save, but I'm going to use my portent and give it a 6 on that roll.
Hey, yeah. Excellent.
So a sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature, and now it is just trapped in an orb. It's nothing.
It's a Pokemon.
Yeah, nothing. Not physical objects.
Pokeball
Energy.
the ooze.
Other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out. It can breathe in there. That's nice. Kobu usually uses it. Cut to an adventure with Zarin where Kobu protects himself in this ball and like rolls away to safety. But he realizes.
Super monkey ball.
Yeah, exactly. The sphere is weightless, just large enough to contain the creature. And the creature can use its action to push against the sphere and roll up to half its speed.
The hamster ball.
And you can pick it up and stuff. But essentially it's just being Kobu just uses magic, rubs his hands around, does some cool stuff, and then
And you said he's weightless?
it is weightless, which is odd. I think the sphere is weightless, but the thing inside its mass, otherwise it would just
You drop.
Float, like, just
and
randomly.
you could probably like push something into space, right? That would break a
You
rule
just
if you
push
could
it
throw
right
it
out
up in
the
the
door.
sky and it would just like go forever. The duration is 1 minute, but I'm going to use my meta magic to turn it into 2 minutes,
Okay.
just to buy us a little bit extra time because I
Yeah,
realized we
yeah.
only have 2 minutes.
Okay.
That's all Koba's going to do with his turn.
So I guess there's nothing it can do, only like move. So it is going to make its way here. But after that, like, I mean, there's nothing else this thing can do. Let me check. And you said nothing magical or physical can go in or out.
In or out, it's yeah. It's just
That would
trapped
negate
in a thing.
its aura of effect also then. So yeah, like, I mean, I am happy to take things out, turn order for a minute or two if that's what you guys are happy enough with.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we could just
then
dip,
Mina
right?
immediately sees that, goes, "Good job, Kobu," and starts prizing open the tank to get some of the black goo into the water skin.
Gonna temporarily take you out turn order for a minute. So.
Nice.
I'll take a sleight of hand off you, Mina.
Koba has learned all this magic at a Tupperware party, which is why it's all container based.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, hold on. I have the thing. Don't I have the
Yeah,
thing?
you have a D6 and a D4?
No, I have a D4. I don't
Oh,
have a
you
D6.
used it. Oh, yeah.
And 10 is good. 10 is good.
10.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fill the water skin and then I start drinking the liquid outside.
Anyone else?
Like, anybody want to get in here before we
Yeah,
smash it?
yeah. Pass that over. We got some.
Cola flavored this time.
Oh.
Jun hesitantly drinks it. He just looks at the ooze and like, ugh.
So
Yeah, no, I
Jun-
know,
yeah.
but
Anyone else?
Gendry as well, yeah.
Okay. Thirsty boys. Kobu, Zarin, not partaking?
I haven't. I've spat out some blue, but that's the closest it's gotten.
You haven't. I have you down as having drank some, but you spat it out, did you?
At the moment I realized it tasted like mint, which was a plant. I was
Oh,
like,
okay. I'll
and then-
X you out of that one, so
Yeah.
because I have you down as having drank.
I don't think I swallowed any. I just sort of
Okay.
gurgled it and then spat it away.
like mouthwash.
Like mouthwash.
At least your teeth will remember.
My bark like teeth. Koba probably doesn't even have teeth. Ah.
Oh,
Great. Okay.
His bark is worse than his bite, so you know.
Yeah.
I think it's creepier if Kobu does have teeth, actually.
Just tiny little.
That is
He
worse
was-
in many ways.
Teeth
Yeah,
is
it's
Three with
terrible.
Human teeth.
Oh
he's
my
taken
God.
off bodies that he's found
Yeah, and
along the
stuck
way,
in
just
there. They're
stuck
other
in.
people's teeth.
Yeah, acorns, things he's
Everyone
found on the
else
ground.
No, for sure, that's much worse. Good job.
So yeah,
But
after
then I smashed the tank.
Yeah, Zara
Yes.
just spins the mace and just
Yeah, get in here.
full on home run, just knocking the shit out of it.
you have about a minute. After
Are
all,
there
Go.
magical items
Go.
behind this wall that we want to knock down and steal?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, well, there's probably an easier way to get in there.
I think there's a whole other section of the market on the other side.
Yeah,
of
I
the
think we could
thing.
circle around to it.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's circle
Let's
around.
just leave.
Did we notice? Is that thing down here a well, or is that a fountain, or did we see a well anywhere as we
Down
walked
here?
up through here? Did we notice that?
A well?
Well,
Yeah.
That's just
No.
a fountain.
No, I didn't see it.
it was a fountain.
I think it was I think it was a fountain.
Like what's?
Oh, the fountain. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's hitting the thing.
Oh, hang on, fucking Ben.
Yeah. Gobu would not have remembered to drop grease. In fact, it's not even concentration.
no.
It's just everyone just
No.
Yes.
So we're all running out of this thing, trying to get away from this thing we've trapped for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And we all
there's a-
immediately run into the grease patch that Kobe put outside
Excellent.
the door.
yeah.
What's the DC for that, my friend?
18. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, boy, baby.
Okay.
That is.
I was just going to step to the side.
Hey.
Oh, I have.
Oh, no.
advantage.
Hey, I got a, what did I get? I got a 16. Damn it.
I do have advantage. So I'm just going to roll just in case. Oh, I'll definitely take the 19.
Yeah. Mina, you fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you!
Zarin is also on his hoop. Just like whoop.
It's like leaving the McAllister's house.
No falling,
Last one
no
out, close the
falling.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just before I leave, I'm just going to give that ball a push into the corner, just to roll it away some direction. Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here, loser.
Am I able to just like gingerly step this direction across, like just at the very corner of that?
Yeah,
The
stage?
only person who knew it was there.
To be fair, I'd say he genuinely forgot. He just saw everyone fall. He was like, "Oh,
Oh, someone has some grease here.
Wasn't me.
Did we take any damage or anything? Or we just
No,
Yeah,
he
just fall
just-
prone.
just our pride.
It's
really.
just a silly fall.
Just the slapstick draw of it all. I guess we fucking roll to safety and get up again.
yeah." So you have at this stage about 30 seconds left before.
We closed the door.
We also closed, we closed the door.
And we look around. I'm gonna look around to see if there's any wood or any debris anywhere I could maybe. Is
I
there?
think
is there
Mina's just gonna run. Mina's not like doing
Leg
that.
it
Mina's
to the-
running.
Yeah, lead the way. Let's find that stuff.
okay.
Yeah, we are running.
I am regretting not rolling it into this thing called Things Best Forgotten. I don't know.
I was
Keep
gonna
going.
suggest rolling it somewhere, but you know we're
No,
booking it. So.
Orla
Short on
really
time.
wanted to go into Orla really wanted to look at things best forgotten, but Mina has
Mhm.
a better survival instinct.
Myself, anyone watching the stream, eagle-eyed, would have seen me playing a game of chase with Wayne as I just moved Gobu around the
Yeah.
market and Saren had to follow.
Yeah. Yeah. Because again, helicopter parenting the whole way.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going back to
We're
the center
booking
of
it.
town? I'm going to
Yeah.
dimension
We're
board,
booking
that's the
it.
case.
No, we're booking it because we're trying to go around. If we go down here
Oh.
close to where we came in and then go round to where, like to the right now, to the left of the screen, we could maybe get around to where those magical items were, but we have to go round this corner. I
Yes.
think. I'm not 100% certain. That's the only thing that made sense to me. It was either to
Um,
smash down the wall, and I didn't want to spend the time smashing down a wall.
So we just keep running as fast as we can.
We're just running.
Go.
Whee!
Mark will stop us at some point, I'm sure, as we sprint this direction.
Oh yeah, well Jun is booking it. He has like 80-foot dash speed. Like he's
Wow.
I am on. Can I be on Jun? Because
Yes.
Mina's only got little legs.
But yeah, no, he'll get Gendry as well. He's just
Yeah,
like
and I'll be
Nice.
carrying. I'll have Kobo on my shoulder as well. And I'll be just like
leaving Zarin in the
All
dust,
right.
just like "Hurrah!"
Yeah, probably, definitely. A double dash, I can only go 40 feet. So
I think
Oh,
at about this
60 feet. 60 feet.
At this point, the last 30 seconds would have expired.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So as you run around this corner, you see all these more stalls. You see another kind of back alley to this even like back alley courtyard that you're already in, and you hear those metal doors fly open, and you hear a kind of a chorus of shrieks.
Keep going.
Keep
Make
running.
a-
We keep running.
Did it make a dexterity saving throw?
Zara-
Keeping
Zara-
shot?
Yeah, I was just gonna say it needs to make a dex save because it's going right onto that grease.
As
So
the
funny.
thing comes, Zaren's gonna run back out to where the oh wow.
No,
Really
do not.
funny.
Aaron, do not do that.
Wow!
No, he's gonna run back out to where the hard muscle is, and I'm gonna take the 10 gold that I have in my pouch. I'm gonna find the nearest half orc that's there and go, fellow warrior, 10 gold for your trouble.
That slimy creature right there, if you crack it open, color spills out of it.
And I just run back around the corner.
Nice. Okay, yeah, he'll take your gold. Yeah.
Nothing
He'll
more.
take it.
You take the gold, but I'm just pointing like saying,
Yeah, he can see it. He can see
Yeah.
it, and he draws his blade.
Yeah. Okay.
For all the fucking good that'll do.
Yeah. It'll
I'd
slow it down.
a little.
It'll slow it down.
I should just keep casting grease behind me. It's the first level spell. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Are we playing like
Yeah,
Mario
why not?
Kart where
You
you
just-
just put the banana and like just foop, 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 foop?
Just let me know where you're putting that spell, and
Put
yeah.
another one here. And then if we're moving further up, I'll just put another
All
one.
of my gold gone.
Where is it? 10 by 10. They should be 10 by 10, but
Okay.
I didn't. And I'll use 2 first level spells to go.
Gotcha. Guys, you see this kind of like more condensed, smaller, like bazaar kind of area, and you see a number of tents, and they all have like signs outside them, so you can see a very kind of sketchy looking half-elf behind a counter with these kind of weird little silvery kind of things that he's selling. The sign says Brindle's Bullets. You see a sign outside this door here that says Information Broker. Another one up here that says Ellen's Adaptations. This one here says Poisons. Mina, this is the area up here you were looking at, and it says Cursed Antiques.
Wow.
Yeah. Mina starts running towards Cursed Antiques.
Okay.
She kind of bursts in, eyes, and also I need to point out that like I didn't point this out before because it wasn't really relevant, and everything else about Mina was also a little odd. But her eyes do kind of glow a little, and in dim light, I don't know if you can see that in this scenario where there isn't any color. I don't know how aware of things glowing you would be. Like maybe it's not visible at all.
That what? Sorry.
That her eyes are glowing slightly when she's using her Eldritch Sight, which is like all the time,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so there is like a bit of a faint glow. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know if you can. I don't know how visible that is in the grayscale, but
Yeah, it would just be more like they appear a bit more brighter than normal, rather than colored-y. In the distance, Zarin, back where you paid that fine gentleman, you hear a few people. You hear the clashing of steel, and then you hear screams.
I think I bought us some time, but we have now backed ourselves into an alleyway.
huh?
Not
sure.
first.
Yeah,
But here's
just
what's really
gonna
funny. Here's what's
keep at
really
the
funny,
entrance.
guys. 3 of us can teleport through this wall, and we'll be right back where we started in a big circle, and he'll be trapped in this alley.
Yes,
That's funny, no?
it's hilarious, but it may. But let's give it a go. Yes.
Well, no,
I'm
but first I
game.
want to look at these cursed antiques. Mind the door, will you? And she looks around the cursed antiques.
Hey, you see, they're all like labeled. You see this like little kind of crystal ball, and it says the Sphere of Great Divination. You see, let me see what else you see. You see this little pouch, and it says pocket in brackets dimension sand. Pocket sand, but dimension sand. You also see where's my just a human skull,
Oh.
but there is no label on that one.
What,
Is
does it
that
have
the
a school of
shopkeeper?
magic attached?
It's not. There is magic on it, but it's not the shopkeeper. You see this large jar, and at the bottom it says "Behold," and inside you can see eyes, and the thing just says "Beholder eyes" on it. And lastly, then you see, you just see this bigger than normal kind of what would be a normal kind of copper piece, but it's nearly twice the size of a regular normal piece, and on the label it just says "The Loud Coin."
What school of magic is coming off the skull?
Necromancy.
That tracks. Kind of
and they're
intrigued
all-
by the eyes.
they're all a-
Is there a shopkeeper in here?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, they're just kind of like sitting on a cushion behind the counter, and they're kind of smiling and nodding at you. This thing is going to make a dex save. It will pass, so it's not going to be affected by the grease. So it's still making its merry way downtown.
Getting fast.
Have you got anything? Je ne sais quoi explosive?
No, I don't believe I do, but
I'm feeling a little pyro today, you know. Okay. Barrier wise, we're gonna like an abjuration, kind of like things that create force fields, things that lock people in a cage, things that suck you into a tiny dimension, that kind of vibe.
Well, yes. And she'll point at the pocket dimension sand. Say, well, this certainly can take you places.
If I threw it at someone, would it take somebody else a place?
She'll be like, I've never used it.
Hmm.
It could.
What school of magic is coming off the stand?
Conjuration. Couldn't think of the word for a second.
Okay, how much?
Well, that would be 400 gold for that. Just gonna roll another dexterity save for our terror-like buddy.
I turn around to the other guys and go, I have got fuck all money. Teleport through the wall?
Holy shit.
I am rocking those dex saves.
Cool, so
Zarin is going to run down here and cast Disguise Self and change himself into what looks like a merchant that's on one of these stalls.
Yeah. Cool.
I grab Jun. Gendry, you got Kobu, right?
Yeah, I got Kobu.
And I dimension door me and Jun through the wall.
Okay. I'll drag you guys over.
Topsy-turvy.
This was a flawed plan because
No, it was a great plan.
It's a
no,
great
let me tell
plan.
you, because Kobu and I are kind of stuck. I can vortex warp, but it has to be to a place I can see.
Oh, I can just. We just going back to the shop.
I think
Yeah, where we
going back
left,
to where
yeah.
we start. Yeah,
We can just take this door, and Kobu's just going to open a door dimensionally.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, after
No,
you.
Kobu
that come
got
from?
you.
And I'll cast Dimension Door.
Love it.
Gendry, we could just go straight back to the town. Like, why we go to the it takes us
So you could only go 150 feet.
500 feet.
It's a 5. Oh, it's 500 feet.
Yeah.
Right.
We can just
Fair.
like get out of here, right?
We
No,
could-
we probably should.
Darren is now kind of at that, was it Braineld bullets?
Mhm.
And he's looking at the gloop. He's like, and it's like a little goblin merchant. He's like,
Have you? There was a lot of blackguards in here. They stole stuff and they ran off back down that.
and I'm going to point back down the alleyway towards the end area, kind of off in a different direction, away from where he's like,
They stole my stuff. Are you chasing them?
and he's kind of addressing the blob.
Blob is gonna like this pseudopod's gonna come out, take the shape of a hammer. It doesn't give a shit about you, I'm afraid, my friend.
Oh
He's-
no.
Oh no!
It's more to get you out of the way, but it's
Okay.
still gonna be a hit.
Okay.
For 24.
That definitely hits.
Gendry will use a reaction to cast silvery barbs, and this time it's like a
You're
little
nowhere
net
nowhere
that's
near there though.
Yeah.
going- No, oh no, we've gone.
We're like
Yeah, it's okay.
3 walls.
We already
It's
went.
okay.
No worries.
It's okay.
It- after that attack, when you take 9 bludgeoning, 5 acid damage, it's just gonna like go past you, looking for the guys. Like,
Okay.
it's not concerned about the stuff. Yeah.
What a world! What a world!
Okay.
Oh, you
and
see,
then
these are gone. Let me
Yeah,
check you guys.
they're gone.
Yeah.
And then I'm
So
just gonna cast Thunderstep at 4th level and just book it, the full 90 feet. As it passes me, as it goes past me,
Yeah.
as it's just past me right next to me, I'm gonna cast Thunderstep to create the damage area.
Oh, nice.
Book it this way, 90 feet.
Poor old Burno is gonna fucking die, I'd say, but anyway.
Yeah. And all those bullets are going to.
It's very funny.
So
This is chaos in the marketplace.
Causing chaos wherever we go.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go gonna go to here to there basically, and then when I get to there, I'm gonna run. So I do the damage. So it's 1 second now. I'll cast it.
Now you're gonna roll for Burno, his dead.
No.
It's 19 points of thunder damage, and I am here, and then I'm gonna start running.
That is 18 for the con save.
This is for the blob, is it?
Yeah.
So you take half, so you take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Does it take the damage?
You don't see because you're gone.
Ooh.
It's
No
fine. We're
time.
running away now.
Yeah, we're running it right now. Let's
I'm
go.
need a deck save because you ran over the goose.
Yeah, I ran over the goop. Can't believe it.
I regret nothing.
It's an 18.
You're
18.
good. You're good. You just
Yeah,
saved.
I'm gonna keep booking it.
This is the best half-baked plan I've ever been
Hey,
through.
hey,
I love everything that happened. To the
worked.
It
It
worked.
has completely worked.
No, it was perfect.
We failed successfely.
I mean, no, we did everything we set out to do.
Supposed to be a negotiation episode, but
Yeah, it really
This
did.
isn't
I
always-
thought we were supposed to get more information.
We're gonna negotiate
Yeah.
by throwing halflings at things. That's how we negotiate in this place.
Mark's like, it's so balanced. There'll be combat at the start, roleplay at the end. This is going to be the perfect balanced episode. Nope.
Oh shit.
Hey, these can all go exactly whatever way you want them to go.
yeah. So
Are we running out of the...
We're running
So
away.
You guys are just getting the hell out of there. Cool. I will bring you back to Vibrance.
nice.
You're gonna outrun this thing, so.
Mark, I want to take, I have to take a little glimpse into things back, just as I run past it. I have to just look, well, what's in there? What's in things Compass forgotten?
You can't
Gotta-
run. You can't run.
It was so cool. I'll never remember it. They'll never show that on TV again.
God.
So,
It's actually just a bunch of the Star Wars Christmas special.
As it should be.
Amazing. That's
so
beautiful.
wow, in just one episode, you managed to get rid of black and green, which is pretty darn neat.
Efficient.
Absolutely. So yeah,
I don't think we're allowed back there.
I mean, we want to go back? It was creepy as fuck.
I thought we were going there for information, but
Yeah, I mean, I did consider it. Then we got there, and everyone seemed like they wanted to murder us, and I
Yeah.
She's okay.
we did throw 2 people at
no, before that,
blob.
before the throwing. When we got there,
Yeah.
it was like
the creepy old lady.
it was a different kind of creepy than I was. I was expecting it to be like wheeler dealers, as opposed to maybe everyone's a hag in disguise, which is the kind of creepy it ended up being.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very haggy.
Sorry, folks. My daughter fell out of bed.
Oh no.
She's been
Oh,
put
she's
into her.
okay.
Yeah, she's okay. It's her first kind of couple of weeks in her big girl bed, so
yeah.
she's getting used to it. Sorry, my wife just came in to tell me that she's all right if I hear the thump, and I'm like, I didn't hear anything. So yeah.
like I heard nothing, but
Yeah.
thank
It's always
you.
concerning. We are like, don't worry about the noise. And we're like,
Yeah. I've been getting chased by a blob. What are you talking about? So, yeah.
But I'm stressing about the part where my son has to do that. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
My advice is not put grease on the floor near the bed. That's gonna
Oh, definitely not.
Woo!
you think it'll keep them in, but no.
Yeah.
Right up the door.
Yeah, don't
Don't put them in
a
a force cage. Like don't
Yeah.
jail to. Oh
Oh.
dear.
I mean, it could help. I don't know.
Yeah, they can breathe in there.
Yeah. Go full
So
bubble
now you're
boy.
breaking like human rights. Now you're
Maybe.
caging small
Maybe not
individuals.
maybe not the Autoloop sphere thing though. They could do some real damage in that thing.
Send it rolling downhill.
Zorbing, baby zorbing.
His baby's orbiting. Yeah.
I regretted saying it.
So what did I miss? What did I miss?
we
Nothing.
We're running away. That was it. And then we were
Yeah,
talking shit
we
about
got
running
out of there.
away.
That's 2 Monty Python references in an episode.
Run away.
We got a lot out in that episode actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Santa
yeah.
Claus. We got Bob Ross. We got John Cena. We got a whole lot.
Wow.
There was the whole weird Santa Claus bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people loved it.
People being me.
So that's 2. We
Yeah,
got 2 on that one.
Yeah.
No.
I
Oh,
think we
pretty
should
good.
stay low just for like an hour or 2.
Yeah,
So
no, for
things can
sure.
quiet down.
We could like go find somewhere on the way to the meadery, to hide out and get a short rest or something.
I'm gonna I'm gonna just use a lay on hands on myself because I took a bit of a smack in that one.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
For
But I can.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just asking if anybody needed healing.
No, I
oh,
took
good,
no
good.
damage. Like it was
Yeah, me
great.
Well, for anyone who is curious, either in the game or on chat, that thing had a trait called non-Newtonian nature.
I knew it.
So it had a set AC of 9, and you had to hit below it to hit it.
Wow.
Oh.
That's what I knew it. That's what I thought.
Wow.
I got a 10, and I
Killing
was
this
like,
thing-
"Ugh."
its HP was so small as well. Killing this thing was like a walk in the park for like a level 1 party, but it gets harder.
I love
that's
that.
very clever.
That's
And when you have like
great.
+7 to hit, that like 9 AC gets really hard to hit.
Yeah, which is what I had
Oh.
on my I had +7 to hit on that mace. I'm like,
Same, I had like +6 or
And
+7.
it was immune to a lot of different types of magical damage.
Yeah.
So this thing,
That's so cool.
yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool villain.
I mean, were they a villain? Can we call them the villain?
You
in this
don't know.
episode?
You don't know. Yeah.
Are we the bad
Could've
guys?
been-
Like,
could've been a really nice guy.
It's like
Could've
just
been-
like Darren's like, I think we're done. That's it. We're done. Game over.
Yeah, Mina's like very much like I don't care.
go in there, guns blazing, and just like kick the door in.
I absolutely loved that plan, though. Absolutely love that plan.
We come back at the
Did it
end.
not work?
I
Did it
swear-
not
It,
work?
it was flawless
Totally
all the
worked.
way through.
Totally
He was
worked.
absolutely surprised.
It was very much a smash and grab. It was like,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was-
we did
We're
what we
just-
set out to do.
yeah, we're just
All
here to
happened
wreck
in
your
slow
shit
motion
and we're
in my
gonna
mind.
leave. Yeah, we're just gonna wreck your shit and go. So
That
Not looking
poor
forward to coming
blob.
back to this
You
town and
don't?
saying,
Poor
we
blob.
saved you. We saved you from the people tormenting your town.
We're here to
apparently.
save you. Stop
It's
resisting.
like by leaving, we'll be doing everyone a big favor. So we need to figure out a way home.
These poor people are being terrorized in the marketplace. Like, I'm just here selling wares. What?
And now, in
Sketchy
fairness, there's some fairly sketchy looking individuals in this market. I think
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
That
Wow,
guy
so
was
old ladies are
cooking
sketchy
beets.
now? Rude.
I
that
do
old lady
believe.
was sketchy.
I think they needed some justice in their life, and I think they've gotten it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Don't
we're all
think the
better for
bullet
it.
guy is gonna get any more justice.
No, I think he's done.
No, yeah, no.
Oh no, we
Could
murdered
say-
someone again.
He bit.
He was a bystander, right? He just was. It was
And an
residual.
arm
Even
dealer.
worse.
Yeah,
We
That's
murdered
even
a
worse.
bystanding arms dealer.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was-
It wasn't
yeah,
like this was not a baker that we had.
Where are
on
we
the
supposed to
road.
buy weapons? Everyone who sells weapons is an arms dealer, technically.
I'm just saying. You
But this guy
know.
specifically sold bullets. He only sold
So?
bullets. So his shop, the thunder step went off, and his shop was just like.
Every
Sorry,
gunslinger
sorry,
is,
Mark,
like,
can I get
very
a
offended
clarification?
Right now.
He was just 2 days from retirement.
He
Oh,
had
no.
his family. He had like 6 children. I'm like,
For my clarification, did he sell bullets or did he sell the creature's bullets?
Ah.
Much bigger things, much harder to kill.
No. They were
Bullets.
bullets. Yeah, not bullets. Or
Although I think I will add to my game tiny little metal spheres that you can buy, and then when you throw them, they turn into bullets.
That's kinda
That's
cool.
sweet.
Yeah,
That is
that's cool.
that's a pretty good idea.
I
Yeah,
almost thought you said
Hey,
it
guess what's going to
bullet.
be in the meadery? No, just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to say it bullet? The monster? You meant to say it
No,
bullet?
it's
Bullet.
Bullet.
It is
or something,
bullet,
yeah.
right?
Bullet.
You let.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no,
let?
that was a remarketing thing to make it sound
Oh no,
fancier.
I'm from rural Tipperary. It's not Bullet, it's Bullet.
I could go either way. I've definitely said it both
Bullet.
ways, but I was definitely convinced I was meant to be saying it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullet. How it's spelled.
The way you say pan of chocolate or pain of chocolate.
Yeah.
So it's one or the
Yeah.
other. you
Mercy
know?
buckets.
Mercy buckets.
Oh, I've got one for you. Right? While everyone else is doing terrible jokes. How do you kill a French vampire?
oh, I've
You
heard this
s-
one
You
before.
stab them with a baguette. It sounds silly, but it's actually really painstaking.
Oh no.
I'm French Canadian, and that was like very painful to listen to.
Yeah.
I love a good
Good
baguette.
night.
though, Like,
Yeah, painful.
So we're just standing awkwardly in the middle of town.
Telling
Making
that
bad
joke.
jokes.
we're
I just
laying
think that happened.
lows.
That happened in
High-fiving
game
each
as
other.
we're walking down the road.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Don't be
suspicious.
suspicious.
Just going around town, just like you still hear like bullets going off for some reason behind them.
Yeah, just-
Explosions.
It's Frank. It's
screaming.
Frank. Lazarin is like Frank Drebin. It's at the background. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along.
Well,
Nothing
it's
to
okay.
see. Everything is fine. Nothing to see here.
Whereas in the background, there's like people running out with black like, on fire, like. Oh my god, the pain!
Don't be suspicious
My eyes are burning. Nothing to see here
anymore.
anymore.
Especially not that guy who literally
Yeah.
can't see anymore.
Oh.
But yeah, like I mean, great stuff. We've taken down the greenhouse and the black market in one day. There's the Meadery and the Mauve Light Temple left, and I think we'll find out next week where we're going to next.
That Grinko gang warehouse is awful tempting, but we should stay on target.
I think Rick did mention to you about the
Yeah, he did. He mentioned like a gang down at the docks.
He did mention them before, yeah. Rick is just a font of information, that guy.
Love Slick Rick.
You can try as hard as you want, Mark. We're never going back to
every
this for you.
time you talk about,
Apparently we're
every
never
time
going
you
back.
try and make us feel bad for suspecting him, I suspect him more.
Oh wow.
It's just a stand-up guy.
Contrary that way.
I like
He's a
him.
good guy.
Dude.
Whatever.
He's legitimately a good man. Like
Maybe he's a great guy. I don't know.
the poor man did nothing to deserve this suspicion, and we're just be like, no, I don't. Fuck Rick. We don't know him. Like
He was so
Fuck
good.
that guy.
You don't.
Yeah.
I am a great proponent in like healthy boundary. We don't know this man. That's not a judgment. You know?
I mean,
That's
none
just,
of us
that's
are
just
healthy either.
sensible
We threw
caretaking.
two
I'm not gonna have a
halflings out of the
parasocial
block.
relationship with my bartender. That's how weird
Like-
shit happens. That's his place of work. He's not my friend.
We're just destroying marketplaces now. We're just.
I mean,
I
if
blame
it's-
Rick.
I think, I mean, if we can't save everything, we may as well burn it all down in the name of justice. That's all
That
I'm
is
saying.
a terrible way.
That's
to
not
look
what
at
I would
things.
like to be clear that is not that was not my
No,
reasoning.
we don't.
Yeah, I'm not really on that.
I
I think
think
you need
it's
to take it
well,
down a couple of
Oh,
notches.
I think it's ironic that we came along and I mean we are kind of injecting some color into this place. Well, it's interesting color to be exact, but onwards.
I mean,
Not wrong.
if you want to burn down Chateau LeBlanc, like we can do that.
oh, I think that is the end game.
Oh yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
for sure.
End
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
end game.
We always save the best for last, huh?
Yes.
Mark desperately wishing he had a fade to black button on us. As he knows he
Christian's just turning down the gain
He's
on
like,
our
just-
audio, upping the background music.
We can do that. No. But yeah, speaking of fading to black, I think that's a good place to actually leave it for this evening. And we will return again in 1 week's time where we'll find out if it's the temple or the meadery we're going to next.
I think in one of them we're going to find that Mario warp tube that brings us to the end level just really quickly. Just whoop,
Could
straight
happen.
there.
You never know.
It'd be nice to grab a drink at the eatery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
It's been a long day.
that place
Yeah.
is buzzing. I'm assuming there's bees there. I have
And
no idea.
fading
I'm
to
just
black.
assuming.
Goodbye.
Let's leave it there, and we will see you guys in a week's time then.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
See you in a week's
Bye.
time.